Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the University of Idaho Esports Twitch channel page. We're live with our Wednesday Rocket League stream for today.
Yes, Amelia unfortunately is out today, a bit sick, so we got Fenrir instead.
What's up, guys?
Our, I don't know, production, everything behind the scenes going to go in front of the camera for now. But I'm still here. I'm free agent.
As you can see, I'm ZG Fenrir. So
this is ZG Fenrir, and we're just set for Wednesday Rocket League. We have every single week.
We have every single week. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We've had some good matches of Rocket League the past week and a half or so.
Absolutely. The past week and a half, of course, you saw on Saturday, we had the Big Sky Championship. Didn't go too well for our team, but there were some good matches in there. Two nationally ranked teams, too, so that's good. Of course, last Wednesday, all of you on the stream remember this. The doubleheader, the first one, coming back with the reverse sweep, down 3-0. Definitely an exciting matchup. And then, of course, the one against Oregon.
Yes.
Almost came up with that one, too. But yeah, this is definitely a good team and one to watch. Fun watch, we hope. Ready for it here.
Ready for it here. We are waiting just a little bit. It sounds like our opponents are having, I don't know if they're technical issues or if they're just behind schedule or whatnot, so we are going to be waiting just a little bit here.
Yes,
so.
This is against Louisiana Tech.
Ooh.
Out of Louisiana. Ooh.
I would hope they're out of Louisiana.
That's my thought.
You know, actually, it's funny. I say I hope they're out of Louisiana, but my dad actually graduated from a college in Missouri called Washington State.
There's a Miami based in Ohio.
Right,
so,
like,
you know,
I nobody knows
that's
anymore.
not an impossible thing, you know. But yeah, this I can't think. There's like one more. I think there's one in like Utah called like I can't think of it. Well, there was a Dixie State back in Utah back in the day, but you know,
we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, we're not in Kansas.
We'll say that. We'll say that at the very least. So.
Well,
yeah, should be exciting. Good time all around. Have you been keeping track of the stats so far for what our Rocket League team has been up? Do you have that on
our
handy
stats?
here?
I do have that handy. Yes.
What
all
do we
right.
got
So of
for
course, in just the first week was a bye for the Rocket League, so we only have only one match to go off of. 15 goals scored, 210 conceded over those 7 games. Of course. Let me see if I can flick over to the individual.
So we're on
stats.
an average positive of about 5 or so.
Average positive of 5. But yeah, of course, that was again in the comeback. You know, that's not like your typical series. We will see. We will see how much different that goes. Well, let's see. I think the one I wanted to highlight, I looked at it before in Game 7. I filled out these stats, so I should know this.
Game 7, nail biter of a series.
Nail biter of the series, 100%. Any one of you on the stream knows this one. I think it was somebody had like a hattie. 2 goals. Logor, yeah, had 2 goals in that game 7 to clinch. Logor was doing great
And
for a lot of it too.
It's not like our other players weren't doing horrible either. I'm looking at your spreadsheet over there. It looks like everybody got around 4 or 5 shots total as well.
Yeah, definitely peppering the shots, especially in the comeback efforts.
That just goes to show how hard our competition is. If you're getting so many shot opportunities and none of them are just going in, their defense
getting
is
shots, opportunities, yeah.
crazy.
That's the shot, though. You know, you're probably going to have a less than 50% unless you're just absolutely on fire. That's, you know, if you're making the majority of your shots, I think you're doing pretty good. I think you expect maybe a little bit, unless you're just, you know, being too fine at that point, which just isn't too good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think we got. Yeah, let me flip back. We get the invite code? Is that what I heard?
Yep, we should have been invited into their party, so now they're just go ahead and making up the lobby at this point. So,
all right.
You can see our players there in the top corner of our screen really quick.
The invite, there it is again. No Amelia to get stressed out at the signal today.
Nope, no. I think it's so funny that she just happens to get so... there's so much pressure on her.
I feel like, okay, I understand it because it's like the same sound effect when the match starts.
Yeah, I get it,
And the first ever Rocket League stream I did, by the way, don't watch that. The first ever Rocket League stream I did, I remember we went right in with that like sound effect too. So like, yeah, I understand it. I just don't. Yeah.
What do you mean? You did fine your first stream.
Oh, you were there. You know
I was
didn't.
there.
Oh.
You did great. Listen, everybody's first stream is always trash.
This is true. Yeah.
One way or another. No, there's various things that people do. For a lot of people, it's tech reasons that make their stream bad. My first ever stream had maybe 3 frames that you could see for the whole thing.
Oh wow!
Out of like a whole hour VOD. So
I just thought I knew way more about Rocket League than I did. I thought, okay, this is just car soccer, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't look it up at all, and as a result, I was sitting here like this at the camera the whole time.
I know nothing about. One who knows nothing can understand nothing is what they say.
That's all right. We got the, I still got the general terms. Let's see. Joining the lobby a bit here. LATU, Louisiana Tech University. Yeah. Choosing to go with 2. All right. Looks like we're just about started
right into it, baby.
All right. Ooh, we got the gambling going on in the stream, but let's see.
Oh, yes. If you haven't, channel points, spend them.
Yep.
You'll love to see it. Sounds like we are.
Oh, never mind.
Leaving the lobby. Something has gone wrong.
We are not starting. Can the Vandals score off of this?
I don't think so. The direction of this ball, I don't think is gonna. I don't think we're gonna make it here.
Still in.
Sitting inside the key, and it's not like I don't think we're gonna. So, yep. Go ahead and leave the match for me, there, spectator. Thank you very much.
Yep. It's still running things on the stream too.
Go ahead and go back to the Nexus as well. Yep. In a situation like this.
Right, it's back in. Well, okay, joining back again.
Boom, bam.
I feel like the ping wouldn't be. I feel like Louisiana to Idaho. I feel like the ping might be the issue here, maybe.
I don't know. I think it was just somebody didn't quite join the team in time, and so it was like a 2v3.
Oh, was it? It might have been that. Yeah, I think that was it.
You are going to want to switch the sides for the teams. Oh, no, actually, you got them right. They're right. I lied. Production can do their job. Today, I'm sitting right in front of the camera. I don't need to worry about it.
Today, you're not production. You're on the good side. You're on the commentary side. You're in front of the camera. That camera right there.
Yep. Looks like we're finally getting our people into the match here. We got Chop Kawhi.
Yep, Chop Kawhi. I
saw the first person on.
Oh yeah, that's still Stankest. That's a W. All right.
No dice. Something happened again. What's going down here?
That's interesting.
Louisiana is missing a 3rd.
It's glitching hardcore. I don't know. It looks fine on our end. It's probably valid.
I'm not actually sure. You want to go ahead and cut the commentary for me real quick while we figure this out? Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, which is crazy for a game as simple as Rocket League.
Yeah, I feel like the most issues in the servers have been.
I've never had issues with the game ever, and so I'm like, oh, go for no, you stay. You don't do anything. Don't worry about it. So.
Okay, 3rd time's a charm.
3rd time's a charm. Okay, we have received the invite.
Back on Champions Field.
We getting it figured out?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, the boost pads were not spawning on our side or
their side.
Their side. Okay, that is interesting.
I have not heard that.
I've never heard of that
before,
either. That's a weird glitch to happen.
Yeah,
because of like server issues or.
Yeah, sounds like they reset the server, and hopefully this time around it should go a little bit better.
Yes.
So. Shouts out to your channel points. Nobody gets to spend them yet on game 1 because it's not quite going.
Yep, not quite yet. They are rooming over there. I can see the screen. Looks like
okay, sounds like they are going into it finally.
All right, let's try again.
Boost on their end, and we are going into it finally.
Full speed, yeah, looks like we're good here. Stankus has it, flicks it up right off the crossbar straight away, and Wills is going to tuck it in on the rebound. Wow, great shot there.
Immediate aggression coming out from Louisiana Tech here.
You actually saw that at the start. I feel like the Vandals would have wanted to counter that a little more. On that first match, you saw him fling it right in. But the Vandals just maybe not have seen it, obviously, because of the glitch. But yeah, Louisiana Tech's going to take advantage of that. It's 1-0 here in this best-of-7 series in the first game. Wills tips it up again. Nice spot there. Good card control here early.
I like this aggression coming up.
Oh, good pinch. That puts it up in the air, but Wills is there. Zachman will tip that away. Wills will tip it right back. Wow, look at... Yeah, great play from Louisiana Tech. I'm liking this early game from them.
Yeah, I think Louisiana Tech has probably done a bit of studying, because generally one of the flaws with the Vandals is that when they have to play on the defense on the back foot a lot of the time, they have a really hard time getting their aggression going.
Yeah, this is true, and it has been working pretty well for Louisiana Tech. I think you might have had that one right. Oh, almost a good redirect shot, but no, we'll just go Kawhi there, reflects that in. Yeah.
That being said, if we're not on defense, if we're the ones aggressing, we tend to keep the ball.
Speaking of aggressing, Zachman will opt to go back. That's a good move, because Wiles and... That was interesting. Oh, tried to play the car, maybe. Yeah, that was Wiles tried to play. That's all right. Logar's going to tip it up, do a little bit of air dribbling. Good off the corner. Nobody was there. That was a good idea. Now Zachman going to... Ooh, that was an interesting pinch. Goes right back into the Vandal zone, but Logar's going to take it right back again. Now Stankus a little bit up. Roofless only back. Let's see the rest of the Vandals rotate. Zachman's joining in. Now Stankus flicks it up into the mid, but yeah, Zachman's a good job to get out of there. Vandals, despite that first goal, playing very well defensively on that back foot early, as you mentioned. It's been pretty all right. Let's see.
That being said, I am a little bit worried about our boost management so far.
This is true. We saw this in the Big Sky tournament we had on the weekend. The boost management, you saw a lot of just flying around during that. That was one of our Achilles heels. We have a tiny bit better, but yeah, it's not better.
As long as we have somebody who always has boost, you know what I mean? Because so in that instance, Zachman was able to take the defense.
We kind of talked about it. You just see Logor like completely miss that boost off to go for the, I don't know. Interesting. We'll see. Now Boofless has a little bit. Logo will tip it into the corner. Here's your boost management. Those some pennies. Oh, there's nothing there.
Shot for Boofless, but nothing to come out of it.
And no boost again. You're absolutely right. Stankus tips it up for Zachman. Just fueling each other out. Vandals are down one. Might want to start something pretty quickly here. Zachman going to tip it into the corner for Boofless. There's something there. That's a good play. Zachman gets it in the corner. Good boost. Taps it in.
Goes for a triple bounce, but Logor isn't ready. He doesn't have any of these.
Stankus was there, and a good save, too. Louisiana Tech, good positioning. Flicked up. Into here for the centering shot. Oh, they collided with each other.
I love this ball control that the Vandals are able to use here. They've been having a lot of these shot opportunities. It's just they haven't quite set themselves up in the
definitely. This is
perfect opportune moment.
This is definitely... Okay. Oh, yes. All right, we are different casters.
Hello.
Amelia is not here today.
Unfortunately, she is sick.
Yeah, she is out sick, so we got the production legends. Frenrier instead, and me. Oh, speaking of
legends,
legend Logor tucks it in, ties it 1-1.
Yeah, we've been going for this double shot quite frequently, and they just kind of set us up very well. Wish your school did casting.
They should get it set up.
Honestly,
so fun.
It is a lot of fun.
From Utica. Oh, Utica U.
Welcome, welcome. We love to have you.
Yep. Thanks for the support.
Oh, you guys played as Val. That's right. That was a good game. Very good game last week.
That's right. I did hear a little bit about that.
I'm hoping this game for Rocket League will be just as good. So.
Yes, it has been a good one. A bit of a feeling out process for a lot of the game. Louisiana Tech tipping it in pretty early on. Pretty like a couple seconds in. Ooh, speaking of tips, look at that. Boofless. Oh, tips it into the corner instead.
Perfectly set up for Logor down at the bottom. But he
look at that. Logor. Oh, tips it in. Oh, okay. Logor's going to get that in.
You can see Logor's confused. He's like, what? So I missed. How did that go in?
Tipped it in. Wow.
Shouts out Louisiana Tech giving us a layup there.
Yeah, just a desperation save. I didn't know if that was necessary. Might have tipped it to the goal, but I thought you had, I think it might have been Kawhi with a better shot. Bottom frag Cypher. Oh.
It's all good, though. Whatever happened last round doesn't matter. This is a brand new round. We're going to try and get points for Louisiana.
Tips it out. Yep. Now 2-1 in the second volley, or third volley now, I guess. Oh, look at that. Oh, totally missed. And good thing they did. Now Wiles, good air dribble, but keeps it up. Stankus also missed. My goodness. Louisiana Tech may be on the back foot here. Chubb Kawhi. Oh, Bufus goes for the car, wins that. Now flicked out into the center. Nobody's there. Bufus might try to hit that in the corner. Didn't quite work. Now Stankus.
Shot over
Zachman in there. Wow, look at that angle there. Wiles will tip it out. Puts it off the corner. Logor gets it right back in there. Now, yep, good transition. Zachman was already headed there. Picks up a boost. Oh, wait a minute there.
That is some good dribbling from Wills there.
Great dribbling from Wills. Almost
able to keep the ball on the ground. Just juked out Zachman, thinking, oh, he's going to go for a shot above me. And so you can see they both.
Almost like, I want to say almost like ankle breakery type there. Yeah,
honestly, bro.
Yeah, sticks it there. I would like the Vandals to do that a little more as opposed to we see the goal, we shoot it in the goal.
You're right.
Yeah,
generally, hitting it off of the backboard. It's like alley-oop, I believe is what the basketball term is where you hit it off the backboard and somebody up comes up after.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah, that's alley-oop. So, I am a student. Oh, look at that. Stankus again put it in off good dribbling.
Okay. Louisiana Tech.
Wow. Louisiana Tech's coming back here, yeah. I think Vandals just had no rotation plan there. Went all offense. And yeah, Stankus throws it in. Are we Soulcat? God, I'd like to be a Soulcaster one day. No, I am a student. You are too, believe.
Yes, technically. I am a student, technically. So, yeah, these kickoffs for the Louisiana Tech have actually been incredibly well for them. That's their strongest suit. You'll notice a lot of the time one of the things that you want to keep in track for Rocket League is that generally whoever hits the ball second has advantage because the first person hits the ball and then the second person hits the ball after them, so it goes
hits it after so the collision and then tips it back. Yeah.
And so the same goes off for kickoff, right?
Yep, definitely for kickoff. Stankus has had a boost and Logor's going to tip that out of there. Vandals down 1. Ooh, that wasn't good for Zachman. Bufus is there. 3 seconds left. Wiles will a good tip, going to air dribble up and probably try and keep it down.
Shooting on the floor.
Logor
holding it up though.
Keeps it on the side. Oh,
Stankus
missed
too.
Oh, Logor just missed it there. Oh no.
He barely has too much momentum there to keep the ball going, and unfortunately, that'll be .1 going for Louisiana Tech.
That was almost that would have been a crazy clip if Logor was able to keep that. Had a nice dribble there to keep it, off the ground, but yeah, that's just the first game for Louisiana Tech.
Okay, what a nail biter! First game.
W profile picture from Kawhi. I won't lie.
Well, it's in his name. You gotta have the I believe that is the character from what's
any guesses?
No, I know what the show is called.
Goated anime.
It's called Love is War.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. Yes.
What is her name? Is it?
I don't remember. I just remember that the narrator is hilarious.
Oh yeah, the narrator is the best part of that.
Hysterical.
100%. It's by far the best part of that.
You want to get your people casters, but they're busy and stuff. I know. Honestly, that's the hardest part about getting a student-led program is that everybody's students, so they're just constantly busy. So, as long as you find somebody who has the passion and is willing to put in the work, you can get people on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think. I mean, this is still like a relatively new program here, but look at tipped up a good defensive play there from Louisiana Tech. Zachman tried to go for there. That's all right. We'll flip over to the offense. Stankus again. Look at that.
Shot here, getting
a great shot.
Bufus actually.
To get past Bufus and prevent the save.
That was Logor. Excuse me. No, it was.
No, that was Bufus. Yeah. Logor went for the ball. The collision didn't quite miss. Stankus. It hit off Bufus. And that's a great double touch from Stankus. Has been pretty much the whole story here so far in this series. 1-0 again, Louisiana Tech. They're definitely. Oh man, look at this again.
But all right, we're starting to catch on. We're realizing, hey, we're losing these kickoff hits pretty good. Stankus, very good at kickoffs.
Oh, look at that.
So we're actually going to counter that by saying, wait, we'll just go back into the end zone and be more defensive back there.
Definitely. Be defensive on the kickoff because they're starting very fast on every kickoff.
Yes.
Start that. Ooh, that was an interesting back to strength. This Bufus tried to do something. Now Zachman's there, going to tip it in.
Wow, what a save.
A great save being there right in time.
It's funny. I think his name is Chop, probably, and then
Kawhi. That's probably right. I should go by Chop instead.
Chop makes a bit more sense there.
Chop Kawhi, yep.
I think it'd be funny to call somebody Kawhi, though.
Kawhi, though. Just
constantly giving compliments to people. Maybe he did it purposefully, put that in the tag. He's like, I want you to call me cute.
This is fair. Now Stankus
Speaking of cute, what a cute little save from Wills.
Looks it back into the corner, though. Vandals definitely better. No, Stankus again. And all over this. My goodness. I'd imagine that's the captain there.
Both of these teams playing very, very aggressively, both on offense and on defense, actually.
Oh, that was a good dribble for a potential pass. No, Zachman going to tip it back. That was good. Now Chubb. Chob? Yeah, that's it.
It's like Chob Psycho 100, but not.
Yeah, that's it. Chob is probably better. Oh, Logor was there. Good. Ball's flying all over the place now. Tipped right back in.
Has it. Yep,
Chubb
dribbling.
Chubb went for a Boothless, a shot off of the post. Yeah, off of the corner.
Again with the double hits from...
now Zachman, oh, look at that. Zachman caught him off guard.
There you go.
There you go. Zachman will tie it up.
You notice we've been hitting the ball into this corner in a lot of these situations, and so the Louisiana Tech wasn't ready for us to shoot it the goal from that kind of an angle because we've just been trying to
you see him hit it in the corner as the Vandals have been doing pretty much the whole season. This time they just go, we're going to hit it right in net, and they absolutely work. Let's see what they do this time. Now Logar's going to try maybe a solo dribble, not quite. Wiles is there. We'll take it. Will themselves tried a nice flick, but Ruthless and Zachman were there. It's up in the air on the Vandal side. Now back into the corner.
Zachman on the good defense.
That's now Zachman.
Out of the Louisiana's possession.
Wiles tips it. Logor now.
Ooh, oh, look at that. Handling from there. Not
quite. Oh, that would have been off the angle there. That was some great handling. Just didn't quite get it. Now Chubb is getting it back for Wiles. Logor will tip it out with no boost. Now it's going to go up, plate the car for a Beckett. That was a good move. Now Zachman going to tip it along the corner. Flicks it. Oh, wait a minute here. Wiles should have that. Yep. Ooh, that would have been bad off the bench.
That would have been bad. We are down to about 2 minutes left on this game 2 here. Not a whole lot more goals. You notice we are playing a bit more defensively, even though everybody's keeping their level of aggression.
Yep, 2-1. Aggressiveness, but great defensive plays to prevent it. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting set so far. Off of the corner now. Both teams playing, it's almost like they're playing careful and like aggressive at the same time. It's great.
I think what it is too is that a lot of our scoring opportunities that we've gone for have been near misses, right?
Yeah,
we have somebody who just barely doesn't have enough boost, or like their position just slightly wrong, and so they're not able to get the follow-ups on these setups that people are going.
Ruthless tough Logor, and then Wild. Oh, look at that pinch. Goes right back into the zone. Let's see. Ruthless with no boost. Centering pass. Played the car, but nobody was there. That's a great play. Logor now going to try. Tips it off the corner for Zachman. Interesting idea, but just kind of falling apart. Oh, now, but Zachman's going to have it back. Tips it. Nope, Stankist is there. That's a good one. Boofla's going to get it back into the corner. Over, grab some pennies. Let's see, maybe. No, Wiles has it. Oh, just missed on that.
Up into Stankist too, but
Zachman with a great save. Went for Wiles. Oh, Chubb Kawhi is there. Misses it. Going to try for a two-touch.
Oh, but Zachman flying up to meet him.
Just missed, yep. Good. Yeah, great defensive plays, especially on the transition. That could have been bad, especially on that two-touch. Good job for the Vandals, but still in a danger area. Kawhi hits it.
Wiles that's the freest goal I've ever seen, and Wiles taking the first point in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. That was a heck of a volley, and off of that, yeah, eventually just Wiles is there on the transition. I think the Vandals have been vulnerable to that just straight shot from the furthest player there that whole season, really.
Especially because the Vandals have, in that instance, we've been winning the exchange where it's like, oh, we have possession of the ball now. And so they're never ready for them to just steal the ball and be like, no, actually, it's still our turn.
Definitely. I think ooh, that's a good pinch up. Now it's going to have to go for Kawhi again.
That's the free shot.
Oh, Zachman was there. I think, yeah, Kawhi was going to see that pinch was going to happen, tried to do something good, plays the car, prevents that attack. Zachman tips it back.
Zachman
now
on the
Logor.
Defense. Keeping the Vandals in this.
Looks for the corner, Wiles up. Oh, look at this
one.
Great boost.
Reset
look at that flip reset.
And that's a free goal.
Wow. I don't know about free. That was a nasty flip reset.
No, and man, that was a wide open goal. You see nobody was anywhere near.
Yeah, this is true, but I think the effort to get there that quickly might have helped there. 3-1. This is looking like a Louisiana Tech up 2-0, but we'll see what the Vandals can do. Just 26 seconds left. Ooh, wins the tip-off nicely. Oh, but Wiles will get it right back.
All they have to do is stall for 20 seconds here, but it seems like they're wanting to go for the shots, actually.
Or flips it in.
That might be their downfall. Down to 10 seconds left.
Chubb Kawhi, and oh,
that's a free goal.
Oh, up top, Zachman's there, 9 seconds. Boofus, grab some boost. Logor tried for the long shot, but totally missed.
Scoring opportunity, and that is going to be the game.
That will do it. Yep, taps the ground, and now it's Louisiana Tech Bulldogs up 2-0 in this 7-game series. Of course, this Vandals team is no stranger to making us stress for all 7 games.
If you were the Vandal varsity right now, what do you think it is that you would change in order to try and make this comeback here?
I think these transitions need. I don't know, man. I gotta say, I think Louisiana Tech's just being the skill here. I would say I think for the Vandals, just take a breath. We're doing okay here. 2-0's not ideal, but this is definitely still winnable. I think Louisiana Tech has just been winning the exchanges more. Vandals just take a breath, reset. We don't need to change too much. Maybe want some more offensive production. Kind of just in the zone. you know, doing more with that as opposed to just trying to shoot it there for someone who won't be there.
Right.
But yeah, I think the Vandals can definitely still take this.
I definitely think we need to slow it down.
Yeah,
we're trying to play at a speed where Louisiana Tech is like, oh, we want to go. We're always about the speed. Whereas what the Vandals can do is we have the ability to slow it down. That's actually, I think, where we play at our best.
Absolutely. When we do slow down, you're actually right. We haven't really slowed down at all this season. But when we do slow down, it's very nice. Let's see. Bufus tips it up, slows down. Yeah, these out of the defensive. Oh, wait a minute. Wow, ran out of boost. That's a good thing. Yep. I think out of the defensive zone, Vandals are just kind of tipping it up. Nobody there. I think maybe keep it in the zone for just a little longer just to see. Stankus, yep.
The other part too is that on our defense we aren't as accurate as I think we need to be because we just saw Zachman just blow right by that ball when it was. That would have been a good hit in order to actually change the tide of where the ball's going.
Yep. He's just doing nice. Gets it back in the zone. Why's going to go out of the play for a second. Now Stankus missed. Oh, look at Logor. Oh no. Chob was there. Looks it up. Demos each other. Makes it 2v2. That's good. Now Boofless. Zachman. Oh, made Chob miss. Let's see if anyone's there. Logor could be there.
And he's not there, but Wills comes out
by Wills.
For the midfield.
Is Logor going to flick this in?
Oh, barely is going to get saved.
Yep.
Good stuff by Chob.
Yep, good stuff. Zachman again. Stankus should be there for a good. Boofless going to... Oh, almost. Okay, that was an interesting little fake there. All right, nobody quite there. Wiles will get it way out. Yeah, Zachman maybe transitioning too early. I'd say, oh, Zachman's back there. Maybe, you know, try and win these odd man, even man battles here.
And I think that's what Louisiana's doing a very good job, is that they're able to keep up the pressure in the net with just one player.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they can have the two people in the mid lane and the back lane.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Chob was there. Logor was there. I was going to say it's more for a centering shot. Now Wells and Chob. Boofless gets it back in. Again, flicks it up.
Again, and Chob just on that great defense. You've noticed that he's been playing a lot of this back line.
Nice, good pinch by Zachman. Will be credited with the save and should be. Chob now flicks it up. Wiles would be there, but opts to stay. Something stink. Oh, great tip again by Zachman. Will put it into the Bulldog corner. Wiles misses Logor. Now Zachman just totally missed on that. Yeah. More patience. Now Boofless misses on it.
We are down to about 2:50 left on the clock.
Yep,
Nobody
still
has scored, so
yep.
I'd like that we did make that transition to being more defensive.
Definitely.
We are able to hold them back when it is that they're at their most aggressive, and so now it's like, oh, now we can just find a way to punch through their aggressiveness and take our one shot.
We'll see Wiles again off of the boost, puts it in the air. Boofless will be... Oh, Boofless missed again. Man, we need to work on the accuracy, too. Logor now.
Like Patrick Mahomes with our accuracy, right?
I like that one. I like that one. Patrick Mahomes in Super Bowl 59.
Shouts out.
Shouts out to the Eagles. My God.
Ooh, okay. Ruthless with an interesting setup for Logor is not going to have anything come out of it.
In the corner now. Oh, Zachman missed. Now Wiles and Stankus all together. Ruthless did get that, but just in the corner, tried a little pinch. It goes decent direction. Logor now demoed. Man, want to get that out of there now. Nope, that's all right. Chob Kawhi gets it. Now Zachman, a good centering shot, but both Stankus and Wiles were in the air to get that out. Oh, Logor's there. Boofless do something off of this. No, just kind of a centering shot.
It's just not. None of them are just that set up and ready for him.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue here. But I'd like to say the offensive pressure. Defense is obviously what wins. We do need offense to win here. Thankfully, we've been great on defense.
We've gone almost 3.5 minutes now, officially in 2 seconds, where nobody has scored a goal yet.
Boofless went into the corner. I'd like to see it. Like, this may be weird, but I like... Oh, look at this. Oh, just off the crossbar. This may be a weird thing to say, but I'd like the Vandals to be more selfish, almost looking for the extra pass sometimes.
I actually think I agree.
Like when you saw them tip it into the corner.
At the for game one, we were doing a lot of those self passes in order.
Yeah,
to
I'd like to see like some skill issues. Like when you have a breakaway, you shouldn't tip it into the corner. Let's see. Oh, good play, Carr. Boofless. Oh, Wiles. Logor was there, thankfully. That's great defense from both teams here. Vandals especially. I think it's gonna try it. Yeah, see, like more of that would be nice. That's all right. Tips it back near the corner. Now into the corner. Zachman
not able to get the
flip
ball.
there. Oh,
Boofless
bad spot.
Boofless
gets. Yep, great get by Boofless there. Now Stankus tries to the bad area. Logor. No save. Yeah, I guess so. Logor now going to try a bit of dribbling it. Wiles takes it. Zachman kind of missed it. We'll throw it into the corner. Wiles has it way behind. Let's see. Try a lot of boost. Logor. Bad area. Ooh, Zachman was there though. Good. That could have been bad. Now Wiles gets it back, though. Is this going to try a 2-tap? Nobody's there. That's kind of our problem now. They're doing it. Zachman tips it up. Logor is there, but Wiles, yeah, just great in the air. Flicks it up and around. 9 seconds left. We could go to
setting it
overtime.
up.
Wait, nobody there.
But no, Stankus is there.
Zachman was there. Boofless now gonna tip it up. This would be a good shot.
Oh,
there.
But Stankus is ready for him.
What a save by Stankus to make this overtime.
Waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't matter. We can beat it in overtime.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Boofless was there. Thank goodness. Off of the kickoff. We've been susceptible to those kickoff goals. As we have been scored. Nice. Logor tips it into the corner. Look at this. Boofless. The Stankus was there. Now Zachman tips it. Good spot. Boofless was in the net, but not quite. This is a 0-0 game 3 here. Vandals kind of need to win this. Going down 3-0 is not opportune. Boofless flicks it. This is good. Right here. Boofless might want to... Ooh. Good tip off. Attack in good position. Now Stankus. Ooh, nice play in the car. That was good. That could have prevented the OT goal, but Stankus stayed in the air for a good time. Boofless going to tip that out. Now over to Logor. Look at this.
Accidental self-bump there, and Logor almost... He does get the shot!
It goes in! Logor scores!
Critical demo there right at the end in order to just make it so that
a huge demo play in the car, yeah.
2v1 turning into a 1v1, which is able to let him carry the ball into the net there. Just barely.
I'm saying, just do something. Trying to be too fine for a lot of the match, and then just get it in there. And yeah, you're absolutely right. The crucial demo will make this a 2-1 series now.
Okay.
Still in favor of Louisiana Tech, but yeah, 1-0 there. But wow, that didn't really seem like a 1-0. That was pretty going all over.
5-minute game with nothing happening into crazy 1-minute score goals.
Crazy 1 minute into overtime. Yeah, let's see. I think almost Louisiana Tech getting a little maybe too lenient on the defense in that overtime.
I agree.
But yeah.
And it's not like nobody was doing anything either. You'll notice there's a whole bunch of saves and the scores for everybody in the lobby is relatively
6 shots
high.
for Logor, only 1 going in there. Yep.
So it's not like nobody was doing anything.
Yeah, Stankus, of course, always in the right spot with 4 saves and 2 shots to go along with it. But yeah, that was a great match from the Vandals, playing great defense, and when the offense does start to click as well. Now let's see. I think striking the balance for offense and defense, especially in Rocket League, is something that you need to be very good, and the Vandals did do that in the second game as soon as they got the offense. It's kind of tilting towards defense right now for the Vandals. Let's see what they do, though.
Kickoff going into the Louisiana Tech.
Zachman. Oh, look at that. Tried an off. Oh, Logor's there, though. Boofless way in the back, going to try and pick it up, maybe transition back with no boost. That's a smart play. He tips it up over for Boofless. There's a shot. Can Zachman do something with that?
No,
not quite. It's in the corner yet.
Momentum for it in the air.
That was almost crazy. Oh, Boofless maybe tries, tips it up in the corner. Yep, tips it up. Sorry, that's what I meant. Boofless tried to go. Yeah, that's all right. Tips it out for Zachman's there. Gets demoed, though. Off the top. It's all right. That just helps transition. Now it's Wiles. Stankus is there, but Boofless a good shot. Oh, not the greatest spot, though. I like more tips into the corner. It's like in hockey. They teach you as a goalie. You always got to tip it into the corner. That's all right. Logor now has... Oh, look at...
Oh, just carrying it right into the goal there.
Carries that, flicks it at the right time. And yeah, Louisiana Tech unable to respond to that. Vandals up 1-0 now in Game 4. Well, they almost responded to it, but no, not quite. It was hard.
Vandals are finding their footing finally.
Definitely, yep. After going down the first 2, this is definitely a nice... Oh, wait a minute here. Got to keep this up. Kawhi will demo Boofless.
But at the cost of sending the ball into their own territory.
Or tips it up over for Wiles.
Looks like we are going to cross half field again. I don't know. Do you keep seeing this thing move over here?
I do, yeah. That's so interesting.
I don't know what's going on with our chat. I wonder if it's because you're hovering the mouse there?
Oh, it could be. Hang on. Maybe I'll just keep the mouse away. It's weird. Technicalities on our stream. Anyway.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Yep, Stank is a great clearing shot. Yeah, that was weird, yeah.
Who knows? Vandals in Louisiana territory here.
Logor demoed, but yeah, great job by Chop to get that out of there anyway. That could have been dangerous.
I like that. Just keeping Chop out of the way. He's just trying to not let him get in contact with the ball.
Yep.
Use your own body block.
Yep. Good card. I don't know if I should say, because like in the sports realm, you call that being physical. I mean, is that right for Rocket League? Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, Boofless just missed. That was a great shot, but Logor off the post again. Boofless is there, tries to tip it into the corner.
We get so close with these shots, but we're just not on playing on point.
So many near misses. Bad ball luck so far. Now Zachman going to tip it back. Gets demoed for his troubles. Into the corner, Stankus has it. Chav is there, but nope, good clear out. Wiles now has it. Boofless is going to pinch, forces a pinch. Louisiana Tech does. Now it's Over in the corner. Logor going to take that out. Wilds is going to try a shot. Oh, look at that. That was like a double pinch into the net. That was a good play. Hang on, let's look at that. You saw. Yeah, so Logor tips it up. Dangerous spot. Yeah, now Stankus is going to push Wilds into that. I don't know if that was the idea, but it worked. And now it's tied 1-1. 2:43 left. Vandals down 2-1 in this 7-game series.
Okay, first time we've gotten a kickoff of our own.
Dribble, yep. Oh,
all we have to do is deal with wheels, and we cannot do it.
Yep. Nope. Off of the kickoff. The team's being very aggressive off kickoffs when they have been winning them. For the most part.
I'm excited to see what...
Corner's up. Oh, maybe a bad spot, but no, Stankus is just going to flick that out of there. Had enough boost to deal with that. Good thing. Ooh, played the card. Didn't work. Let's see, Logor has it in the corner. Kawhi takes it. Oh, Stankus missed. Logor's all alone back there, though. Yeah.
Not even having any boost, and he's able to get a shot running it along the ground.
Yeah,
does not able to get it in the net, though.
Yeah, just going off of the post so many times. Tied 1-1 here. Oh, look at this!
No, Stankus was there. Yeah, full boost. He's chilling.
Gonna stay with full boost. Yep.
Demo on the Vandals side here, so we have an opportunity, but no, nobody's set up.
Wait a minute, Logor will tip it up. This is looking for a setup. Not quite though. Nope. Sorry, I thought one was down there.
I didn't see anybody in the net. I was like, how are they going to defend this? Because they're on the ceiling. It's because they're on the ceiling.
Zachman there playing Spider-Man there. Reminds me of the game.
Yeah, it does remind me of the game.
Interesting. Anyway, tipped back up into the corner. Oh, maybe Boofless is there. That's a setup, but yeah, just great defense there. Seeing that. Tip. Oh, gonna tip again. Watch here, Wiles would get that out there. Just back into the corner again.
The Vandals are doing a much better job this go around of keeping the ball in Louisiana Tech territory.
I also have to give. I do have to give credit to Louisiana Tech though. They're doing, as I said, to tip it into the corner pretty much every shot, mitigating any chances. I like the Vandals do more of that. I don't like that there. Now Logor was out, grabbed a bit of Penny. That's not going to do it. We'll have to flick instead. Back into the corner. Look at this little transition here.
Boofless able to pick up some of the slack from Logor there in order to keep the ball on the right side.
Zachman keeps it. Watch, maybe somebody there. Nope. Goes tried it. Nice.
Interesting 360.
Oh, up into the corner again. Is Boofless there? But we'll off to stay in transition. It's all right. We got beat a couple times. I think Boofless charged there. That could have been good. Might have been saved though. Louisiana Tech doing a great job. Great defense from both teams. This has been low-scoring series so far.
Other than that first game one, where it was 3-2, right at the very get-go, and then everybody's like, "Yo, chill."
Yeah, I would even say that was pretty good defensively too. It didn't show it in the scoreboard, but yeah, just a couple of off goals there.
Okay, 15 seconds left for this game here. Somebody's got to get a point, or we will go into overtime yet again.
No, Boofless. OT pinched up. Now over for Logor. Tips it in the corner, but goes right back to Wild. Zachman now going to flick it out. This might be another OT. One more shot for Louisiana Tech. We'll tip it up. Zachman's not quite there. There it goes. Hits the ground. That could have been trouble had it stayed in the...
The Vandals tried to keep it alive. I think they thought they could do it.
In the corner. Boofless. Who's the tough off Stankus is. Oh, it's right there. Oh, look at this counterattack. Nope. Zachman and Logor were there. That wasn't quite the idea. Oh, Wiles was there.
Almost set it up for him even.
Yeah, I was going to say almost a setup. I don't think they both should have gone for that.
I actually love that play from Wiles. You'll notice he saw that the setup wasn't actually going to work, and he immediately swapped. Okay, now
speaking of plays, look at this.
I cannot believe
what happened
there. The ball just fell. It fell straight down.
It fell in, and nobody was ready to defend that. That's another, like, almost shitty OT goal, and the Vandals tie this series up at 2-2.
Okay.
Wow, these overtimes have been like completely different from the regular game series.
It's so
like
interesting.
For the most part. Yeah.
Because everybody thought that they had possession of the ball. The Vandals thought they had possession of the ball in that instance, and Louisiana Tech thought that they had possession of the ball.
I don't know what happened
As it was falling, Louisiana Tech was like, oh, well, it'll just fall on top of us. This is the freest hit of our lives. And then all of a sudden, Boofless comes flying in from nowhere and scores a goal.
Tips it in. That's so interesting. It's like Louisiana Tech and Vandals play perfect defense, and so far in the two OTs, and then Louisiana Tech just keeps letting in squeakers like that. It's interesting. Not to say that it's not like own goals. Don't get me wrong, but definitely interesting like defensive lapses for Louisiana Tech. In that fourth game, we now head to a fifth game. Series is all tied up at 3. Makes it best of 3 now. After Vandals down 2-0, good fight to respond. Zachman's gonna have that. Watch, is anyone there? Stank is
for Logor, but
there, look at that. Got Temo for his troubles, but doesn't matter. Logor, a great job to be in the right position for that goal. Yeah, that's a quick 1-0.
Chob not able to get there in time.
Not in time. Yep, that would have been good, but Chob wanted to go for the ball there, try and get a pinch, went for the car instead. Usually that does go pretty well. That's the new meta in Rocket League. It does quite. Oh, speaking of going for the ball, in a pinch, goes up. Stankus is going to try that. Wiles is there. Okay. Oh, bad spot. Chob kind of flew around there. Could have gotten a goal. A bit more patient there. Akban now has it. Boofless puts it into the corner. Over for Boofless.
Oh, the setup?
Oh, no, they're both there. Yep.
That was a nice pinch from both Logor and Boofless, trying to let Logor shoot the ball into Boofless pretty much.
Yep.
To get a redirect.
Would have been a good had it gone. Oh, Wiles missed on that. That's a good thing. Oh, Chob's there. Oh,
this
almost
time
saved
it's us
that.
that isn't able to get there in time.
Us not able to get there in time, and yeah. Almost, though,
Boofless
man.
tried his hardest, but he just couldn't
Chob
get there
was there.
in time.
Yeah, caught us sleeping on the transition.
That'll make us 1-1.
Yep. Tied 1-1.
Losing our
left.
first lead of the series, actually.
Yes, the first lead we've had all series, I think. Yep. All right, flipped up. There's your pinch right there again. Oh, Chob missed, but so did Logor. That could have been big. Will flick around, recovers nicely into the corner. Now flies back for Boofless is there. But yeah, Kawhi and Stankus will be there. Stankus will take the save. Now Wiles flicks it up for Logor and Stankus in the air. Logor wins that. It goes back in the quarter for Chob. Had it nice.
One of the adaptations that I've seen Louisiana go for, right, as they try and make a shot here, is that whenever they are in possession of the ball and the Vandals are trying to steal it from them, they're actually very willing to go for a pinch in order to send the ball straight up.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they always have somebody behind them who's ready to pick the ball up right after.
Yeah, definitely. So he flicks into the corner again. Now Zachman. Oh, that's it. There's your pinches right there.
And Louisiana Tech is ready as soon for the
they're
rebound.
ready. This is like a interesting, like a pinch meta they're going for here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're very willing to let the ball go neutral.
Yeah, which is honestly, I'd say a good strategy. That's not quite
that was
neutral.
a nice pass play!
Off of the crossbar.
You have to make those
Wow.
Boofless.
Yeah, just
That's what I'm saying. These Vandals are just not hitting the right
oh,
shots.
Logor will hit that one though. You can't. Yeah, when you do hit it though.
When you do hit it, we're able to get the goals in. So it's
Just
not
not
like
missing.
we're not getting the shots in.
It
It's
worked
just we're
anyway.
missing the shots too frequently. So
Put it in a bad spot. And thankfully, that one doesn't come back to bite us. We will capitalize and score anyway, but it has too many times in this matchup. That's why it's tied 2-2 right now. But it's 1-2 in this fifth game to go up 3-2 in the series and a potential match point or series point.
to be fair, we are only down 2 minutes at this point. So we still have a lot of Rocket League left to play.
Yes, 3 minutes left in this one. Zachman going to tip it up. Nobody's really. Oh, Logor is! Oh, Logor scored again. The exact same play.
Logor having a phenomenal series right now.
Logor is having a phenomenal season. Hang on.
Is he actually?
Throw back.
How many scores has he got?
He might have been. Let's see. He's more been 2, 1, 3. He had I was thinking more of the Big Sky. He had a crazy Big Sky tournament.
He did have a really good Big Sky.
He was good in that first game, but yeah. Whoops, my bad.
You were just hovering it, so it went away. Yeah. And while it went away, we unfortunately missed Chob
We missed Chob,
with
put it
the
in.
immediate kickoff goal. Oh, that's actually crazy that we
wow,
were able to
great
get this.
pinch, and then
just the perfect bounce.
and the car play. Wow, of course we missed that. Wow, that's a great play there from Louisiana Tech, and the car play to prevent that.
Funny opportunity there for Louisiana
Yeah,
Tech.
3-2 now. Louisiana Tech still down 1, which makes the Vandals up 1. Oh, look at this. Zachman's there, though. Tried to do something with no boost.
That ball control from Chob is looking mighty nice right now.
Zachman tipped up into a potentially dangerous spot. Stankus tried also.
Notice the Vandals are all grouped up right now, too. Louisiana's been doing a very good job at maintaining a safe enough distance away from each other that they're not going to interfere with each other, whereas the Vandals are kind of having a hard time.
I have seen several times they've collided into each other on potential either good clearing chances or good shooting chances. Definitely like to clean that up a little bit.
Doing a little better now.
Speaking of that clearing attempt, Chob Kawhi is just going to have to tip that out into the corner. Vandals did something. But yeah. I went for these long goals, which have worked for the Vandals in the past, but is definitely not working in this series. There you go. Played the card, though. Boofless could be alone, but Wiles has enough boost to mitigate that. We'll waste a boost for that. Wiles now going to try a nasty air.
Oh, the flip reset? My goat?
Didn't really work for much, though.
Nothing
Ran out of
happened.
boost. Oh, Stankus was there. Stankus is playing like Hugo Lloris. That's insane.
Oh, I love that
look at that
attempt from Louisiana.
Now there, yep, a good idea.
He tried to
but
spike the ball into his teammate.
Oh, look at that! Whoa, Zachman put a lot of speed on that ball. That was interesting. All the way from there, I'll have to look up what that technique was. Let's see. Oh, there's Zachman again. Gonna tip it in. Yeah, Zachman is. Look at that.
Okay, the Vandals are finally trying to find their stride. I think they've turned up the aggression just enough without giving up their defense.
I'd like to say a couple of these matches tilted a bit too much to the defensive side, and eventually, you know, if you only play defense, you're going to let in a goal eventually. But yeah, definitely have tilted up the aggression in this. I think that's the highest score for the Vandals so far in this series, I believe.
4-2. That is indeed the highest we've scored. Logor going for another tricky
Logor
shot here.
Again. Now Zachman tips it up. Potentially dangerous spot, but Stankus again. Goodness. Playing his heart out. That one Italian goaltender, I don't remember the name of.
Wills, I hate to break it to you, you cannot demo your own teammates.
Yeah.
That is not the thing you can do in this game.
Zachman has it again. Ruthless is going to try off the crossbar. Oh, but Zachman's there. And Logor's going to tip it in. Yeah, look at that.
Pick it up right there at the end.
Thankfully, Logor was there, but Zachman missed again. Yeah, you're talking about the...
And you'll notice that we actually... I don't think we intended on missing the goal the first time. I think when we hit the top of the crossbar, it was unfortunate that we missed. But what it did do is it pulled somebody off the top. And so they just flew right by the ball thinking, oh, I need to save this.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that left the goal open.
And then, yeah, it definitely worked. It was almost a 3-0 there. I knew someone was going to tap that in eventually. 3-5, or 2-5, 2-5 now.
It's definitely looking like a Vandal wrap. Only 45 seconds left on the clock.
Make it 4 here real quick. Ruthless. Almost there, but Stankus was there. Could have been nasty. Zachman's going to tip it right back. That could have been a dangerous play had he missed. That would have been a 2-0. Logor now. He doesn't miss though. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow.
Okay.
Thankfully they're down 3 there. That could have been just missed there. Had the wrong angle more, I'd say.
Interesting roll. I don't think anybody was actually ready for this. Yeah, Logor, I think he just thought he hit the ball. I would think at that angle, I'd be like, yeah, no, I hit the ball for sure here, and then you just go right under it.
Okay, so down 2, Louisiana Tech can pull off a miracle here.
Wow.
Wow.
Immediately shot off rip.
Kawhi again. That's another. Rufus is going to have to save it. Look at this. They're going to try and get back into this.
Great defense from the Vandals. Trying to really bring back the ball into the other side.
Tips it for. They're playing all aggressive here. The Vandals might capitalize on it. Let's see. Rufus tried it nice. Now Wiles is going to try something. The Vandals got to get back. They are indeed back. Logor now just going to get that in the corner.
All 4 Vandals on the side
here. So Louisiana Tech, a good effort to try and get back in it. But it's just going to tip here.
Rufus trying to get the ball to touch the floor, but no.
This is one thing. I think that I know it's like, you know, play for pride and all that, but man, just put it on the floor sometimes.
He almost actually gets it in.
Goal though. Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Hit the floor. Yeah, that's another win.
There you go.
For the Vandals.
Map 5. And honestly, in these best of 7s, the odds number of games that you're on matter a lot. Because it's all about the swing and momentum, right? So right now, Vandals have the advantage going into match point.
3 unanswered games.
All the pressure is back on Louisiana Tech right now.
3 unanswered games for Louisiana Tech. They are now at match point. Louisiana Tech will need to win 2 straight here, while the Vandals only need 1. That's kind of how that works. You think it was...
Oh, I think one of them left. I thought they were subbing in a player. I guess one of them thought that there was best of 5 and not best of 7. So.
Oh, that would make sense.
All good.
Oh, yeah, it was Stankus who left. Pretty crucial in this on the defensive side.
I mean, they could try a 2v3, but I don't think it's going to go very well.
I don't know about that one, yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep up the good aggression.
Oh, look at this. Wow, Zachman's there, though. I always think those are going to go on. I always forget there's someone usually waiting there. Oh, look at this, though. 2-tap, though. 3-tap. Boofless punched Logor in.
Ends up shooting the ball right in the middle of the 2. I don't know what the difference
is now. Chob Kawhi is going to flick it. Boofless is there, though, thankfully.
I love that quick reset attempt from Chob there.
Good idea. Oh, wait a minute. There's the slow play. Wiles get it out, though. Yes, he just slows it down a little bit. Logor tips it in. Vandals on a whole different level here.
Yeah, he just happened to spawn right in front of the net there.
All right, now over for Chob. Stankus is going to flick it in kind of haphazardly. Really anyone there. Now Zachman with a good dribble off the boost will get pinched, though. Chob Kawhi will get that back into the corner. There are 2 Vandals waiting. Oh, Stankus is there, though.
Oh, yeah, Logor ended up running out of boost there.
Oh, yeah, out of boost, yeah.
Is not able to keep up the defense. Excuse me, that was Zachman that was attempting to defend the ball there. Has no boost whatsoever.
Yeah, Zachman and then Logor, yeah. Okay, that was also a pretty good effort to get it in there off of that odd angle. 1-0 Louisiana Tech. So far.
These immediate shots into the Vandal territory off the kickoff have really been throwing us for a loop, I think. Generally, the ball tends to go left or right for the most part.
Stankus flicks it out. Good Zachman. Usually Zachman is good. That's how that works.
Where's the Green Rose tonight? She, unfortunately, has come down with a sickness.
Yes.
And so she's not able to make it.
Yep.
If you would please send her your best wishes, we would greatly appreciate it. Lots of love going out to our lovely Green Rose.
Yes. I'm still here, though. I'm free agent.
Free agent. My man is still here, putting in the hours, making up time.
Oh, yeah. Got this. Looked at them. Cool. You know who else has got it? Maybe. I was going to say, where the Zachman fan club is. There's the Zachman fan club. Welcome back, Camo Leader.
We love to see all
We appreciate the support pretty much every week. That tipped up.
All in the Vandals
Try
territory.
something. Chokwai.
Can you go ahead and hide the thing there for me, please? Thank you.
Yep. Running production at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Zachman there.
Go.
Good save. Wilbur's out of boost. Probably wants to go for net. Just now tips it out. Throws it back in. Stankist throws it back into the corner for Chop, who misses. Full boost. Good pinch. Keeps it in the Bulldog zone. Now Boofless will go it up. Logor had the angle, just not quite there. That could have been good.
That would have been an interesting rim shot there, actually. I would have liked that a lot.
Wow, Logor, let's flick it up. Louisiana Tech would like to get their offense going now here, after that first goal, obviously. Not quite much. Kind of how the, oh, look at demo. Oh, we saw it was covered by the demo.
I was worried that they had made the shot. I was like, I can't see anything. What happened?
Yeah, that demo was covered up, yep.
2.5 minutes down, 2.5 minutes remaining.
Now Zach gonna try solo. Nobody's really there. Tips it in the corner. Buys some time. Does get the demo in the air. That would have been nice. Oh, that was Boofless there, but missed on it. Or I think that was Carr though. I think you're right.
It's just these small little slight miscalculations in how we're trying to take these shots. The shots are there, and we have the opening opportunities.
Yep. I think Louisiana Tech's been very good on the counterattack.
I agree.
And as we do, they haven't really had too much sustained offensive pressure. For a lot. Just been catching the Vandals off guard. We can capitalize on that as we have these past 3 games. It should be a series.
Interesting defense from Chob. Trying to outrun the ball a little bit there. Good save, actually.
Logor.
Makes up for
is going to keep it in
over
over the corner. Logor didn't have enough boost to do anything with that, though. Zachman on full transition will tip it back in. Yeah, just kind of tipping it in for the Bulldogs. Almost. Or tips it out. That's more for Boofless. Stank is going to try a 2-tap potentially. Not really. Zachman's there anyway. Oh, made Wiles miss now. I think Zachman's out of boost there, yep. But is going to get it in the corner for a bit for Boofless. Logor behind. Let's see. Going to go for it. Not quite, but it's in a bad spot. He's there. And yeah, Wiles would just chip that out. Boofless, I would like, yeah, if a Vandal was there, that would have tied it up right there. Dangerous spots. Need to recognize those. All right, now going to throw it back up.
We have reached the less than 1 minute mark left on the clock, so Louisiana needs to make something happen right now if they want to stay in this series.
Vandals need to make something happen if they want to prevent Game 7.
My apology.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the score wrong.
Yes, Vandals are down 1-0. Oh, but they're going to try and fix that. Boofless. Oh, not quite. Logor is there, but there's 2 there to save it. Great saves from Louisiana Tech. Yes. Vandals down 1-0. Could be heading to a Game 7 unless Vandals could do something with 23 seconds left. Now Logor. Stank is going to tip it back into the corner and doing a great job with that again. Now Zachman. They just need to play defensive, and they're doing that well. Kind of puts you on the back foot when you don't need to score, you know, for the Vandals. Oh, Logor tipped it in off of that.
Able to sneak it past Chop there right at the very end, tying up the Game 6.
Was that 10 seconds? Yeah, 10 seconds left. I would say that was actually good defense, but Logor with a better offensive play to tie it up with 10 seconds left.
I just don't think they were ready to
definitely
do the second hit of defense, which, to be fair, I wasn't ready either.
Yep,
so.
I wasn't ready at all either. Yep, 1-1, 6 seconds left. What a great play by Logor, has been all over. Oh, Logor again, but Miles was there. That would have been the shot of the decade.
Yeah, just spike the ball into the ground at this point.
Overtime's going to happen.
Much better on kickoff, and so I believe that they just are like, we'll just field kickoff here.
2 overtimes already in this series. Vandals have taken both.
Yeah, you'll notice
a third one will win this. Oh, Logor tips it out.
We've already been countering the round starts. We let them get the good hit at the beginning and just like, we'll take the ball
and then countering it out. Almost a fit, but Chob, a good move to get that into it. Potentially, Chob ran out of boost, though. It was just him. Wiles there. Oh, Stank is a good save by Zachman, and they were kind of there ready for the save anyway. Now they're going to try a counterattack. Chob with a good spot to tip or pinch it up.
Wiles
now Zachman tried it. Oh yeah, Logor's there.
Logor able to save it.
Yeah, played Stankus, the car. Logor's going to dribble it. Knock right there. Stankus was there to get that out. Now Zachman's going to tip it back. Back and forth in both of these zones in this overtime. 2 quick goals from the Vandals in the first 2 OTs, but they're playing a bit more even in these other ones.
These rotations from both of these teams
have
been
impressive.
Insanely impressive.
It's defensive masterclass. Call it Bill Belichick. My goodness. Just tips it around. Over for Zachman. Boofless tried. Stankus was there again.
First advantage going to the Vandals.
Pinched off the wall.
Pressure is mounting for Louisiana Tech. They need to make something happen here, otherwise they lose out on the series.
Into the corner. I think the Vandals definitely have the advantage here, up by 1. That's how you want to win all those.
You can tell they're nervous. You saw all 3 of them rotating to the ball.
Yep.
They all are worried about
playing
defense.
They're playing on the back foot, which is good. They need a quick goal here. The Vandals, it's like, what's that analogy? A wounded predator is most dangerous when cornered. That's it, something like that. And the Vandals could get caught off guard here. Has been oh, Zachman going to shoot it and end it, but not quite going to tip into the corner. Zachman throws it up. Oh, Stankus is there, though.
Big demo right off the get-go. Able to keep the ball in our possession for
Demo presents the offensive chance. Oh, shoot.
Wiles able to tip the ball out, but again, our rotations have been on point. We still have 2 people in our back line just waiting and ready.
Yeah, Stankus tried that nasty flick in, didn't quite work. We're back for some pennies now. Pinched up. Rufus, a good play to get it back into the Bulldog zone. Stankus is going to get that right back. Missed.
That ground bounce was huge in terms of keeping the ball in their possession.
Now Boofless, Chob is there. Great overtime. My goodness, we're 2:19, 2:20 into this. Puts it into the corner. Now Zachman. It's maybe advanced. Oh, look at that! Missed on the save, and that will end the series.
Stankus unfortunately missed the ball.
Totally whiffed on the save there. That was not right at all, and the Vandals are gonna take this series off of that goal.
What a great series, actually.
What a great series,
Good showing from Louisiana Tech. I thought we were down and out, honestly.
And from the Vandals, if you did join halfway, this was down 0-2, not quite the reverse sweep.
Not a reverse sweep, but still a good, relatively good comeback.
The Vandals were down, and definitely a great comeback to win 4 straight and take this series in 6 games. But great fight from Louisiana Tech. That was a defensive masterclass. Like the whole time. That was very good.
Yeah, I think the Vandals did an excellent job changing up the play style.
Definitely, too. Yeah,
You'll notice, too, actually, right after that game, too, when we were down, I think Great Britain's, their coach, stepped in and they're like, hey, we noticed we're playing too fast. These guys are really on the point when it comes to their aggression and stuff. I noticed I see that, yeah. Hello.
There's a graphic. We are moving around, I can
We
assure
sure
you.
are moving around.
That's interesting.
Go ahead and go into cameras for me really quick.
Just figure around.
And then right-click our camera, and then hit reset for me, and we'll see if that fixed it. Hey, there we go.
All right. Vandals go crazy. You're absolutely right.
Congratulations to the U-Idaho Vandals. Good game.
On another win, yep.
Good game for them, all things considered.
That's
a what? No. It's a doubleheader today. So.
Yeah.
Will you go find out what time they're going to play again
just
today?
Figuring things out on
I
the
believe we have
side.
another match. I think it's probably at 7. Honestly.
At 7 as opposed to? Okay.
I think so. That was when it was last time, and then we had to end the stream and come back. So
okay.
I think that's what we're going to do again today. But
all right,
we're going to
so
go
we
find
have
out
another doubleheader. We hope you pay attention to that. But
good
for this
game
series,
overall.
Yep, that puts the Vandals up to 2-0 in ECAC.
Okay.
Which is definitely very good. Off of the bye the first week. Yeah, just good fight from the Vandals in this league. Bossman said 6:30. So I don't know, maybe we'll shoot for that.
Okay.
Just doubleheader.
Doubleheader. I'm down to just yap for 30 minutes if you want to just yap for a little bit.
Yap for 30 minutes?
Yeah, dude.
We definitely can. My throat's getting a little dry, I'm not going to lie.
Your throat's getting dry? That's what the water's for. Honestly, to be fair, do you want to go over commentary notes live?
Sure.
Do you want to do that?
Guys
that way?
See some of the behind the scenes?
Yeah. We can do a little bit
of feedback.
UI training. Okay, thank you.
6:15? Okay, we're definitely staying alive then. All right.
Okay, yeah, we'll stay live. Commentary notes. Your commentary is great, bro. I like your energy. You have the good energy going into this. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy to commentate with you.
I get that from the sports who just do that, you know?
Yes. One thing I will note, though, is that a lot of the times when it comes to commentary, there is generally a back and forth dynamic that has to happen.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd like to work on, yeah.
You just did it right there.
What I notice,
didn't notice is you keep trying to interrupt me when in the middle of when I'm trying to say something. And so generally the rule of thumb is that whoever you're commentating with is you want to whenever they stop talking and it seems like they finished their thought, if they give a moment of breath, that's the moment where you can chime in.
Yeah, like now.
Like right there, yes.
Okay.
So that is what I'm going to say is your goal for the next game is to slow it down because, yeah, you're right. You're on the ball with the commentary, and you're just going. You're just like Louisiana Tech, actually, if I had to compare
that's a
it.
good one. That's a good
yeah,
one.
So you're just like Louisiana Tech. You just want to go, and it's all right to slow it down. We can take our times. We can breathe. We're having a good time.
I feel like this goes past commentary in my overall life, but the need to fill dead air is huge to me. So I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I do go overboard sometimes, but yeah, I definitely think the back and forth is something I need to work on.
We'll get some more practice with you really quick. Yeah. Hey, Great Britain, really quick. Do you want to say some words about how you thought that last game was going? Really quick. I mean, we're filling air. We might as well get our great coach in here. Hop on in there.
Couple words.
I'll just do a wall sit.
Oh yeah, we'll just do this.
Nice and comfortable.
All right, this is Coach Great Britain.
Howdy.
Heads in a lot.
For your win.
Thank you. It was a little rough at first, as you guys could tell, but we made it out. We got the 4 dubs. What did you guys see?
Yeah, 4 straight there. Definitely a good move.
Yeah.
I noticed after game 2, I think our big adjustment was we started playing way more defensive.
Yeah.
Louisiana Tech was playing very aggressive, very on the ball as fast as they can play, and we slowed the game.
And we were one thing I kept noticing was we kept doubling up on our coverage. So we'd have 2 guys pressing with not enough boosts, and they'd get it past us, and that was just easy goal. I mean, I think game 1 or game 2, we literally lost because of a double commit just by 1 point. So I knew we were close. The other thing that I don't know if you guys were aware, we didn't have any warm-ups. That was
really?
the first game they all played together was game 1.
I was not aware. I could tell that we were missing a lot of our shots.
Yeah.
It seemed like we weren't as accurate as we normally are when we're taking our
right
shots against the people. And sometimes it worked out in our favor, like that one where I believe it was Chob ended up flying right past the ball on a rim shot, and then we ended up.
Right, and then we were able to kind of pinpoint on their weaknesses because we saw, they had a couple of own goals that were probably unintentional and whatnot. So we started forcing them into weird positions. Zachman also started playing really insane. I don't know if you guys caught. He had some gnarly bumps that were opening up these wide open shots that we started taking. So, I'm happy that we got the dub. We had a little bit of a rough patch to get the early stages, but they started figuring it out. That was a final game. Close final game.
I was not aware you didn't have any warm-up. That would explain the down 2-0 there.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's tough. It's that time of year where everybody – I mean, Boofless specifically, he TAs a class, and so literally he left his class to take this game. And these guys also had forfeited their previous 2 matches, so we weren't even sure we weren't going to play them. So we were kind of in the headspace of like, we'll be playing at 6:30, and then 4:30 rolls around. They're like, hey, we're going to play at 5. And so that's when we got Boofless in here.
That's fair. What do you have for who we're playing next? What do you think we're going to do going?
Well, Montana State – great team last year. They had one of the best teams, actually. And when we played them, they had a SSL, Supersonic Legend, highest rank that you can get in the game. He has graduated.
Oh, okay.
We are now playing against a team that is 2 grand champs and a low champ, or a diamond. I'm not entirely sure. So I think what we're going to end up doing is I think we're going to see a hole in their rotation that we're going to have to try to penetrate a little bit. And I feel like we're going to have a really good shot against them. I don't want to, count them out, but they haven't won any games yet this season, so we're feeling pretty good, pretty confident going into it. Hopefully, that doesn't get to our heads because it's easy to think like, easy dub, we don't need to try as hard mentally, but gotta keep staying 100% basically.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, my friend.
Congrats. Thanks, dude.
Win.
Thank you. Let me get some nucks.
Yep.
Appreciate the interview, y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Coach Great Britain is awesome. There you go. Got some fans.
Go Vandals, indeed. Shouts out Great Britain. We love that guy.
Yep. Yeah, he's awesome. Gave us a whole. Maybe we should show this.
Yeah,
he gave us a whole after the.
Hold that way up to the camera so it can focus in. Right now, it's just kind of reflecting.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Here,
you can kind of see
Rocket
League
bit.
notes.
So after I did the first match with Green Rose, I didn't know most of the terms, so he came out. He gave us a whole paper on all the terms. Can't quite see it. Hang
just
on.
get it right up close to that camera. Yeah. It'll focus in on it. Don't worry.
There we go.
Mostly it's just try and whitewash and whitewash. I'm sorry. I'm blinding the
yeah.
camera a little bit too much with all my. That's why I have to balance it out with the color scheme today.
No comment.
No comment.
This is a University of Idaho.
This is a University of Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah. So commentary notes for the most part. I think the big thing that we're gonna work on with you is just you can slow it down. It's totally okay. We can give you breaks, and then I will give you I want your job to try and take those moments where you think I'm gonna stop here and see if he hops in.
Yeah, like that.
Yes.
I didn't have anything else to say, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just focus on the breaks in the speech rather than trying to pipe in every 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much the general flow of how it goes. It should feel more like a conversation.
Yeah.
Don't die on comms, bro. Listen, I get that I'm trying to give you advice, but like I don't need you to keel over and be like, "No, I quit." Who would I replace you with?
That advice was so bad. I just decided to check out.
Oh dang, my advice is bad. I guess I got to check out, guys.
Oh,
it was great knowing you. I'm gonna head out. Green Rose is not coming back. That's it.
Not coming. Yeah, we're just hey. If I solo cast, we don't have to worry about the back and back.
That
and
is
forth.
true. That would end up fixing that problem there.
Yeah. I'm just chugging this water. My God.
Chugging on water. Nah, don't worry about it. I think we'll be okay.
Right. Okay.
If you need a break, you can go ahead and head out, and then I can yap for a little bit. But I think we can manage for a little bit. It's not that long.
Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we got a couple of minutes.
Maybe a refill
nice.
in water would be nice.
We'll get some waters, yeah.
And then, say that again?
What's up?
6:30? Okay.
I'd rather you get a new one.
Just
Yeah.
get a new one.
Weird thing I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have refillable. Actually, we do have a refillable water bottle in here. Where is our monster bottle? Is that around somewhere?
Oh, is that what that is? I thought there was just a random water bottle.
No, it has. Oh, thank you. That is the one. We have refillable monster water bottles. You can't see because it's green
Still
screened
shows
out.
up on green. We need to get a blue screen. Cough, cough.
That would be really funny if we got a blue screen. I think
Yeah.
what's actually going to happen is we're just going to get a regular background, so and then not.
Or that too. Yeah, I feel
That'll
like
help.
the green screen is cool, but if we're just doing like the black background, I don't know how necessary it is.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
But shout out to Monster Energy for sponsoring the University of Idaho Esports Lab. We greatly appreciate them. They keep both our staff as well as our players well energized and ready to go for these double headers that they have today.
Yes,
So
the double headers against Montana State. Ooh.
that is going to be an interesting game for sure.
What I was going to ask is who they were playing. I didn't know. I wasn't aware of the double header, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're prepared.
We are ready.
Got the refills on waters. We're all good.
We're vibing. We're having a good time.
You got that Thomas Hammer? If I had a coffee right now, I would be chugging it, and that would not be good for stream. We talked about the back and forth.
Yeah, then you would actually be like, oh, I got a boost penny, and I'm just gonna actually go.
You ever hear about? You ever know? You know, like the, you know the like auctioneers.
Oh,
that's kind of like the that's kind of the move.
You just hey, do I hear
55, 55, 55, red. We got 55 over at 60, 69. It's 69. Yeah, that
60,
one.
60?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, what's up? That'll be fine. I don't think it will be longer than 30 minutes. Rocket League's pretty fast, generally. And this one is probably best of 5.
This is best of 5 too. Yeah, that should be
A
fine.
different league, so
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
That should be fine.
If worst case scenario, I just walk over and push a button. So
yeah, I mean, stream's pretty much run anyway.
yeah.
Yep.
We'll be just fine. We are playing Montana State if you want to get that.
Oh yeah, get it prepped and ready. Well, we didn't go on break, so yeah, just gonna flip around the.
What kind
the
of stuff you want to
stats
chat
right
about?
there.
I think one of the things the other thing that I want to work on with all of our commentaries as a whole is like we can be way more casual about like the stuff that we talk about on stream. So
Really?
right? Yeah, like
More
obviously,
casual.
Yeah, so like a lot of the times we're commentating about the game, we're having a good time, we're doing the analysis that we need to do, right? But we can also just talk about like how cold it is outside right now, right?
Oh my God,
It
you're
is so cold.
right.
So it's if for those of you who don't know, in Moscow, it hasn't even been snowing all that much really. It's just been really windy and really cold.
I had a text from my roommate when he got home at midnight last night or this morning, I guess. Who's from Washington, like Vancouver. It gets cold, but not this cold. He's like, in all caps, why is it 0 degrees outside?
It is very cold.
I text back, welcome to Idaho, and he's like, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna learn today, son. This is where the real people grow to get cold.
Yeah, see, I was walking to school in negative 50-degree weather.
Don't worry about the logo. You don't need the logo.
We don't have the Montana State logo?
We're not going to be starting soon. We don't need the logo.
What?
Don't worry about it. We'll get it later.
Yeah,
it's the Rocket. No, it's the Rocket League thing that you need to change. The scene, the Rocket League scene.
Behind the scenes
There you
look.
go. Yeah, this is the behind the
For the
scenes of what I
viewers.
have to deal with when I'm managing the streams.
This is why I just yap in front of the camera instead of. You gotta show like the setup on stream somehow. And
We did. We had an 8-hour Rocket League stream where the camera was
we did?
pointed at us the whole time.
Oh.
Because
8-hour Rocket. When was that?
Last semester at some point there was a Rocket League tournament that we had entered and we made it really far.
Oh.
And so we were here commentating for both Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday was an 8-hour day, and then Sunday was like a 4-hour day or so.
Whoa.
So that was a lot of Rocket League happening.
If you haven't seen, let's see, how many computers we got here? 1, 2, 6.
There should be 5 in this room.
There are
5 functional ones. There's a 6th one that's not functional. But
9?
9 monitors.
Yeah, 9 monitors. Oh yeah, 9 monitors, 5 computers. That's always what I go to. I'm not a computer guy. I still call monitors computers half of the time.
Generally, I mean, if there's a monitor on it, there's a computer on it. So
yeah,
it's
usually.
not a horrible guess. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I grew up on consoles. This is like joining the esports program, even not as a broadcaster, but like just in general.
Yeah,
everybody
what's it been
around
like for
me.
you?
Dude, I thought I knew video games until I came in here for the first day, and I think it was like the Moab like mouses with like the 25 buttons on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, this is a whole new world compared to...
It's so different. Like I've played mostly single. I'm a single player guy. Well, I was.
Yeah, for sure.
I was until a certain game called Marvel Rivals came along, and then I started grinding that. I get the appeal of multiplayer games now. I still play.
Hey man, I honestly think that if it weren't for multiplayer games, we wouldn't be anywhere where we are today. I think multiplayer games have, even if you go back as far as like people were playing checkers way back in the day, like people just need a thing to bond over, and a lot of the times some sort of entertaining game.
And I think I think I've definitely been like hybrid diverse, because before the only online I would ever play is the typical stuff, Fortnite and all that stuff, and some of the sports games. Obviously, I got jerseys on every stream. I'm a huge sports guy. That's kind of why.
Shouts out jerseys.
Yeah, Japan ice hockey team, custom made from Slovakia. Anyway,
ooh, right on.
I say that, but it was really just an eBay who was based in Slovakia. It just makes it sound way cooler.
That means it's custom from Slovakia.
It was custom made. I got number 11. It is, I forget her name. It was like Akita Shiga or something.
Okay.
She was like 21. She was on like the women's like professional hockey league. So I thought she's gonna get back. She's probably the most high profile Japanese female player right now. But yeah. Oh, that was a rant. Where'd I go with that one?
I don't know.
Where were we?
We were talking about esports.
Yeah,
and how
esports.
It changed us. So, what was your first ever video game?
Mario Kart DS.
Mario Kart DS. That's a great first game.
I remember it explicitly. So my uncle, he had 2 DSs. We were in, I don't remember what type of lobby. This was when I was like 4, so I don't remember much of it. But it was like, in like a lobby. I guess technically my first game was DS, and I think it was a Pac-Man port of like the original.
Oh, I know what you're
NES
talking
game.
about. It's called the Namco Collection.
That's it. Yeah, Namco Collection. It was just on Pac-Man.
Yep.
So my uncle had 2 DSs. I thought he was so cool. Still do. Shout out Uncle Kevin.
Shout out Uncle Kevin.
My mom will love that. But yeah, 2 DSs, and then we were just waiting in like a lobby or something, and me and my brother were just, we would just trade DSs because both of us thought Mario Kart DS was so much cooler than Pac-Man, which, to be fair, is valid, but
true,
it's a lot more in Mario Kart DS. But yeah, I thought it was so cool, and that set along a, what are we on now, 12-year addiction of video games. Yeah.
You know what that means for me? That just makes me feel really old.
Yeah, what was your first game?
My first ever video game was called Gran Turismo 3, which was for the PS2. Very, very old. Or I guess I can't say very, very. It came out in like 99, 2000. So
the PS2?
Yeah, the PS2 came out in...
Was the PS2 in the 90s? I thought that was like 01.
It was 99.
Really?
2000. A lot of the hit titles came out in 2000, 2001.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. When was the Xbox? 2001?
It was also around then, yes.
Yeah, 2000, 2001, something like that, yeah.
Right around that time. Because the 360 competed with the PS2.
Original Xbox PS2 was that generation, and then 360
Oh,
PS3.
no, you're right.
Yeah, Xbox One, PS4, and then...
See, the original Xbox probably came out earlier in like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
The original Xbox?
Correct.
No.
No?
Late 80s? Not even close. That's NES territory. I also went down this rabbit hole.
Did you?
So, yeah, late 80s, early 90s would have been... depends on it. That was kind of that transitional. That would have been SNES...
Oh, no, you're right.
Kind of Genesis, yeah. So you remember when the NES...
Yes. I don't remember. Okay, to be clear, I don't remember when the NES. I got to put that out there. I'm not that old.
80s. 80... Someone help me out here. I'm obviously not this old, but I know it. It was the original Nintendo Famicom. NES came out, and then Sega with the 16-bit Genesis. 83. Okay. Somewhere around that, yeah. So then Genesis comes out. Sega blows everyone away. Genesis does what Nintendo. You heard that one before?
Of course I've heard that. That's out the old Sonic mantra is what that was.
The mantra and the commercials. Genesis blows everyone away, absolutely destroys the 8-bit NES, and then they come out with Nintendo comes out with the Super NES, the SNES. That was about even playing field, and then Sega over the next couple generations just proceeded to completely blow every single console that they released to the point where they stopped with the Dreamcast in when was that? When did that die? Like
sometime in the 90s.
Yeah, something like that. Because I think that was technically competing with GameCube,
right?
Xbox, PS2.
Yes.
So yeah. I went down that rabbit hole a while ago in middle school. Still retain some of that knowledge.
Well, it's good, dude. I, honestly, as somebody who is on the older side of gaming, I think it's important that we make sure that we keep a collection of where games come from.
Because the art, the classic games.
Because you go back, it's a form of art in some ways, right? Like people put their time and effort into developing these cool games for people.
And you think you see the old classic games go really classic like Donkey Kong, and you think the first ever.
See, that's not really classic to me. That's if I were to say Aladdin. That's really, really classic.
I mean Donkey Kong, Jumpman Donkey Kong, not
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the first ever.
Yeah, I was thinking Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country is also a classic.
It's a classic, but it's not really classic.
That's N64, right? The Donkey one.
Yes.
I never played it before, but yeah.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I'm one of these people too who just sees the old games. It's like, okay, some people still think that sports again, but some people still think that NHL '94 is the greatest game in the series.
No. The greatest game in the series is Tecmo Bowl. That's the greatest one. That's the one and only that I would play. So
Tecmo Bowl is really fun. Still, I think it's lasted the the time because some of those old arcade games, it's just arcadey if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's just a good arcade
Tecmo
game.
Bowl's really fun, except for Bo Jackson being incredibly fast, which he was in real life. But yeah. Those other games, a lot of the classic people will say, have you ever noticed, different side, have you ever noticed in gaming where, the favorite game of somebody's series or, in a series or, generation is the one that they grew up on?
Yeah, of course.
I'm guessing. What was it Gran Turismo 2 or 3?
I said 3.
3. Is that your favorite in the series?
I didn't technically. Okay, so that's actually kind of a funny story. I didn't technically play it. My dad did the thing where he handed me the controller and then he played. And so I
actually
thought
played
I was
Mario
playing.
Kart,
Yeah. And I mean, I did play the game, but I didn't know what I was doing or anything. So while technically that was my first game, I didn't know anything about it. And so
that's
no, I don't have any stake in the Gran Turismo. It was just my first game.
What's your first series you ever got into?
First series?
Yeah, I'd say I don't know. Well, okay, let's back it up. What was your first ever game console that you owned yourself, or I guess
that I owned myself?
Yeah.
That's a different question because PS2 is what I grew up with. I did grow up with the PS2.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I grew up a generation after on the Wii.
Yeah. The Wii was probably my most played console in my childhood, but I grew up with the PS2. What was the question that you asked before that? What was my first console I owned?
Yeah, you ever played? I guess PS2.
I guess it probably would have been a Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
I think that was my first console.
See, that's funny. So a couple years ago, I bought a Game Boy Advance. It was like a retro buy for me.
They call it a retro buy now.
It was a retro buy for me.
I'm cooked, chat. I'm so old.
I went to now it's in a VR shop in Coeur d'Alene where I live. I went to. They had a Game Boy Advance. It was like $50. It was crazy.
That's actually a crazy good steal.
Great deal. Yeah, it was unfortunately it was like the flip model, the SP I think it called.
That's the better version.
Yes, but it was the first model where the backlight wasn't very good. Not the second one where it was much better.
Okay.
But yeah, I still play around with that every once in a while. I lucked into a Game Boy, an original Game Boy that works flawlessly. Yeah, a couple bit ago. That was also Uncle Kevin. Hey, he's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's not my first console though. I grew up on the DS. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. The people will just go on and on about those games. I'm not really
both those games.
I'm not really a puzzle game guy, so I didn't really ever like them. But I think I just don't like. They're just too slow, man.
Bro,
just too slow, dude. I don't like the riddles. I should probably play through them again now that
I would say play the DS remakes. I think
the 3DS ones.
Yeah, I think playing that was my first instance with It's not even faster. It's the same. I think it's the same. It just looks prettier, and so it's a little bit more incentivized that I want to keep playing, in my mind.
Might have to do that. I have to
Because the only really other route is, I mean, I own it, so you could come over and play it on my N64. But
You got an N64 here?
I don't know. Yeah,
That's
no, not
one
here.
Or you
but
just say
I own
your
one.
own?
Yes.
Oh yeah, gotcha. That's one of the consoles I've never owned. I have played one before, but yeah, I got a ton of consoles.
What kind of consoles do you know? I'm gonna go band for band with you here.
Band for band. Okay, I'll start. Oldest one I have is Game Boy. Oh no, scratch that. Sega Genesis is the oldest one.
You have a Sega Genesis?
Oh
okay,
yeah, buddy. I got a
think you
second
got me
generation
beaten
Sega
oldest.
Genesis. I got a ton of games on it. It's so cool. Got NHL 94. Got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. All original
okay,
stuff.
right on.
You don't know how like accessible retro gaming still is. I was blown away by how much stuff still worked in these like incredibly old consoles.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, especially people who like were like a lot of the times too. It's like gamers like. I'm going to say me because I'm getting to this point now where it's like, oh, I'm getting to be older and I just don't have enough time for games, but I took care of my consoles and stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely. I did too.
And so it's like, oh, if I'm just not going to use this anymore, I'd rather give it to somebody who is going to use it.
Yeah,
and so a lot of the older stuff is still around and usable.
Definitely, 100%. I was so blown away by how well my Genesis worked. It was like I don't know, the guy I bought it from, he said it was laying in a closet for like, 15 years or whatever. So I throw it away. It had like a little it's so funny how different technology is. You would connect it by connecting it to a satellite network, which you didn't really have. So
no, you can't do that anymore.
Kind of do that, threw it around, but yeah. Anyway, I just name them off real quick. Let's see my consoles. Back to that point. We'll go. Okay, see if I can remember them all.
Go newest to oldest.
Newest to oldest. Okay, my newest console is my gaming PC that I got in the summer.
I don't count PC. We're talking about consoles.
Oh yeah, consoles. Obviously, yeah. Stupid. Anyway.
PC's superior anyway. So
okay, PS5, Xbox Series S, Series S, or I don't have a Series S. Sorry, Xbox. God, that's so confusing. The name. Xbox One, the white one. S. That's it. Xbox One S.
Okay.
Then back to 360. In that generation, that's Wii. Wii, DS, 3DS too. That's a generation up, but yeah. 3DS, and then back. I don't have anything from the 5th generation with the exception of the Advance.
Right.
I think it's the 3rd. Yeah. Game Boy Advance, nothing from that. I wanted a PS2. I'll get one day. But emulation works fine for now.
On the low.
Yeah. On the low. I don't think emulation's illegal, technically.
No, so the way it works is that the emulators themselves are not illegal. The process, and same with like actually doing the emulation, is technically not illegal. The process of distributing the ROMs is what is illegal.
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
So
of course.
You can emulate, and it is allowed, but generally, because of how widespread the piracy part of it is, it's overall considered illegal.
Yes, I, of course, always obtain legal copies of games before I play them.
Always 100% will obtain a legal copy of the game.
Yeah.
Don't fact check me on that.
So, like, a couple generations after 360 Wii era, it's kind of don't have anything from that. I don't have anything from Series P2. Yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much it, actually.
Okay.
DS, 3DS, yeah. A lot of handhelds. Oh, Switch, too, obviously. Got to throw that in there.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't ever get a Wii U, as nobody else ever did. But yeah. I think I'd like to expand the collection one day. What? Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm not going to lie. The Wii U wasn't bad at all.
No, the Wii U slapped.
It was just the horrible marketing.
It was a horrible marketing, and the diversity of games wasn't very good. It was great for retro games and for, like, really random third-party games.
The Wii U was great for having a Wii Virtual Console on it.
Yeah, and, like, random third-party titles.
Yeah,
there were not very many good Nintendo hits on it. That's all. Yoedo Esports, welcome.
Esports too. Welcome from the CS stream.
How did it go?
How did it go? We are just yapping right now. We got a doubleheader.
We're waiting on our
game to
start here in a little bit. We're yapping about what consoles we own.
Yep, about what consoles we own. I think I'm...
So you've got a good list of consoles, actually. I genuinely think you probably own more consoles. Maybe we own the same number of consoles. You have a better spread of consoles than I do. I think we have about the same number of consoles.
Yeah, I'd like to say one day I'm going to have one from every generation of gaming. But yeah.
Okay. I think that's where I'm at right now. So my list is I own a Switch. That is my newest generation console.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy for how old it is. Switch is almost 8 years old, by the way. 8 years old in March.
Yep. Because it was mid-generation of the last generation. But yeah.
Very old console.
So Nintendo with the Wii U kind of put themselves in a bad spot with
So anyway. I own a Switch. That's my newest console that I have. I skipped the Wii U, so I own like a 3DS instead as my console from that generation. And then after that, I own 3 Wiis.
Three Wiis?
I have 3 Wiis, yeah.
What you doing on those 3 Wiis?
Homebrewing all of them is the answer to that.
Homebrewing all of them, yeah.
Homebrewing all of them. One I use for Super Smash Brothers Melee, so I can take it to tournaments and stuff.
Oh, that's
and then
valid,
one I
yeah.
have for my stream setup, and then I just have a personal Wii.
Do you play Melee?
Yeah, I do. Quite well, actually.
Sorry for hating on Melee every time I stream with you.
It is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm big into fighting games, so that's what I'm big into.
I was gonna say who your main is, but we all know it's either Falco or Fox.
It is not either of those, actually.
Oh no, really?
No. What gave you that impression? I'm curious.
Aren't those the only 2 viable characters in Melee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the 2 best. They're not even the best characters. Fox is the best character, yes.
Yeah.
But they're the top 7 or so characters are viable. All 7 of them, I promise.
Has the meta changed?
No, it's been the same.
I remember. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they're
it's
not,
just
they're
Fox
not,
is
yeah,
objectively
that's what
the
I'm gonna
best.
say. They're not updating Melee, right? Yeah.
No, they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about making a tier list shift here soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the community is, but I mean, like Nintendo's not.
Oh no.
patching it. Yeah,
The game has not been patched in.
They never did. If it
20
did
years.
get patched, it would be a good game. Anyway, go on.
It did get patched. PAL version, shouts out. Anyway, so I own 3 Wiis, so I think that alone bumps my numbers up to the same number of consoles that you have.
Probably, yeah.
After that, I own a 360.
360. Yeah.
I have a 360. I own.
Oh shoot, I have 2 360s. I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Okay.
I have the original white and then the black. Yeah,
Ooh, okay, flex. All right.
Yeah, it's not red ring to death. I'm gonna hold on to that for like 30
That's
years, and it's gonna be
crazy,
worth so
actually.
much. Yeah.
That will be worth a lot if you can hold on to that.
Mhm.
After that, I own a PS3.
Good.
And then actually, backwards compatible.
Nice.
Whole reason
Good
that I got
one.
that version.
That's a good one.
I had a Slim originally. I was like, no, I'm going to trade this in for a fat one.
Good
I
one.
want the backwards compatibility.
Good idea.
And then I think after that, I own an N64.
Nice. N64 is great. Yeah.
And then I got you beat on oldest console. I have an NES.
Oh,
I have an
nice.
NES. So
Yeah, you probably do get me on that
I
one.
got you
Yeah.
on that one. Oh, and then a couple handhelds. I have a PSP and I have Game Boy Advance, the original Nintendo DS, and a 3DS.
How were the PSPs and PS Vitas? I never when I was growing up.
I think it's the
Are they
greatest.
good?
I think the PSP is the greatest way to do handheld emulation,
Hmm.
bar none. It's easily the best way to do handheld emulation.
Interesting. I was
For
I was an Xbox guy for most of my life. Oh yeah, that's about a PS4. I forgot about that. But
Shuts out Bloodborne console, and that's what that's for.
Bloodborne console, yeah, pretty much. I got to be honest, I use it as a charger most of the time. And Persona player before they were ported. to
Okay.
PC.
Mhm. I play on PC, so I get
Persona,
the,
yeah. I didn't
get the
have a
nice
PC
graphics.
until this summer. I was all console. But yeah,
Okay.
that would explain the
Hey,
you know,
console gang?
wide array.
I think we can. Or sorry, PC gang.
PC gang.
PC gang.
I don't know about that. I am
You don't
mostly on
know?
PC, but I did bring my PS5 to college, so yeah,
Right on.
we're on that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, see, I have a lot. I just forget about how many I have.
The curse of being a gamer. It's like we just
Mhm.
own so many things, and dude, I have no time to play games, man.
Yeah, dude. One of these days, I'm gonna I get a shelf with like all the consoles I have and just throw them away.
No, don't throw them away.
Or not throw them out. I don't know why.
Oh.
I did not say throw it away. I don't know why I said that. I meant like display them, throw them to display them.
Yes.
But yeah, that's not what I meant at all. I will never throw away any of those. I cherish them. I also have like a retro Atari 2600 not the actual thing, but like the throwback thing.
Oh yeah.
That's been hanging in my my desk for
never gonna get used.
7 years.
Is it
yeah.
like one of the ones that you have to plug into a CRT?
No,
Or
it's
is it
it's
newer
like
than
you
that?
it's like basically like one of those virtual console things where they have like 50 games on it from the old Atari series.
okay.
Yeah, I think that came out in like 2013. I don't count
Okay.
that one, but yeah, that's been hanging in my desk for 7 years. So yeah,
Shouts out.
but yeah, shout out to all of those great companies.
And all those great companies bring us to Rocket League in
Mhm.
2025.
2025, yes, of course. Well, not 2025. It came out 2015, I believe.
Rocket League did?
I think it's a decade old now.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe 2016. Yeah, Rocket League, despite being this old, still is dwindling a bit, but has a great player base. Yeah, this is a generation back, and people are still playing the heck out of this game.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we're all the way back to Rocket League in the year 2025.
Playing Montana State coming up next year soon.
Yes, we'll start talking about the real match. We're up against Montana State in this second. Is this what league is this? Someone help me here.
This should be CECC.
CECC. That was my guess. Yeah.
That's what this should be.
CECC. We don't take stats for this one, but we do know that we lost. I don't think we do. We lost to Oregon, the first one.
Yes.
That was a great battle to
Nail
game
biter,
5.
yeah.
Nail batter. Not quite, but the Vandals definitely worked their way to a game 5.
This game, as Great Britain mentioned earlier about 30 minutes ago now, actually, we yapped.
We yapped. Oh, yeah, we got that
We
down.
got there.
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes ago or so, Great Britain was saying, hey, last time we played Montana State, it was genuinely not close. They had an SSL player on their team, Supersonic Legend, so highest rank you can get in the game. Now that person, I believe, either graduated or is no longer on the team.
Yes, I think you said graduated.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they should be a little bit more even as far as the rankings goes for us.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Man, what is up with like there being like way tougher opponents in CECC? Is it like a different league, or are we just facing the tough ones
generally,
so far?
CECC is a more open bracket, so not just college kids can play in it. So you can form your own team and participate and play, if that makes sense. So
that makes more sense, yeah.
The amount of people you can play, I guess you still have to be a college, but also the different colleges are weird because like some colleges want to participate in this league and some want to participate in this other league, I should say.
Yeah.
And so it's just generally a little different as far as which school participates in what, especially like with. So like you don't see like Harvard participating in ECAC.
Yeah.
That's just because they're a bigger college, and so they're like, oh, we bigger and better leagues that we can participate in. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
And so it just depends on which leagues you want to work your way through.
Yeah.
We have the philosophy of if there's a league, we'll play in it.
So especially as the we're 2 years old, right? Right? Second year.
Yeah.
Goes
This
back
is
to
the
23?
second year.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 semester. Yeah.
4 semesters. So we are actually a relatively new community.
I think we're doing all right so far.
Yeah, we're doing great, honestly, all things considered. For how much that we've put in for 2 years, we've got a great output that we got going on right now.
Yeah. I think best content this side of Moscow.
That's not true. I stream live on twitch.tv/ZGFenrare.
Oh, okay.
Exclamation mark ZGFenrare in the chat.
I think Green Rose has you beat. I'm not going to lie.
You can't, man. I'm affiliate, bro. I put the work in. Not that she isn't. She is actively putting in much more work than I do.
I'll start streaming one of these days.
You should.
Oh, we got the. I know. I kind of have to. Do we? I gotta make a Twitch account I actually use first, though.
Yes, please do that. That actually might be your homework after today.
Yeah.
I might make you make a Twitch account.
Yeah. I have one, but I've never like cast or streamed or anything like that.
You should stream to it.
Definitely should. Yeah. Gotta change the name for my old middle school username too.
Yeah, maybe do that. Probably. I had to do. I had to change my old middle school username too, twice.
What is your old middle school username?
One of them I can't say because it's definitely not okay.
Okay, valid.
The second one was CPU, which
That's
is
not bad.
No, it's horrible. It's so lame.
CPU?
Lame and nerdy.
Not gonna lie, that was one of my ideas when I was in
middle
school. Yeah.
Hey, put her there. Great minds
when you
think
see
alike.
Smash, yeah, unless you see CPU.
Dude, that was my reason
I
for
know,
it.
Dude,
that was my whole reason. I was like, oh.
Oh shoot, we're back in this
We're
match
back into
here.
the game though.
All
no
right,
computers.
This is against Montana State. Oh man, that was such a good rant too. oh, look at this. A quick start. Oh yeah, but just a bit tipped away. We're kind of running into each other again. That was kind of a problem against Louisiana Tech, and Montana State you need to play pretty well against.
Okay, I don't know who this Jawnskies is. I believe this is their new player. I don't recognize them from last semester. So
Inched away. Let's see. We got.
Actually, I don't recognize any of these players. Ham Machine and who's our last one? I think that's it. Come on, camera, work with me here. Who's our last guy here? Oh,
Yurisha.
Oh, you read that great. I did not read that at all.
Yurisha? Something like that. Yurisha is my guess.
Yurisha is, I think, a pretty good guess. But for right now, Ball's not doing a whole lot of nothing. We're just going to go back and forth on either side. You good, homie?
Yeah, I just had a thought. Anyway, Boofless gonna flicks it in. Ooh, that's great ball control to get that back in the Vandal zone. Pinched away.
I like what we're doing here. You were mentioning last game how it's all about putting the ball in the corner, and that'll really get us set up in terms of getting these shots in.
Yes.
So I like that we're starting out in this regard for Montana State.
Ball's going around a bit, but I think MSU is kind of on the advantage here. I'd say better boost control, better air control as well.
I'm hoping, Great Britain, the other thing he mentioned was that we hadn't warmed up for our last game, if you remember. So I'm hoping that after the in-between section there that they had warmed up just a bit.
Oh, Zagman tips it in. Boofless is there. Boofless scores.
Okay.
Look at that. 1-0 for the Vandals here after a great volley, setting up volley, I'd say. And I just got it in. Boofless will touch it in off of the great boost It's 1-0 Vandals.
Prospects looking good so far. Reminder, this is best of 5, not best of 7. So we can go into... We have less to give as far as what we can... how much we want to win.
Has it? Just go John. Yeah, that's probably good. Up into the corner. Now, oh, look at that. Zachman was there, though. Good angle there. Hand machine.
See, you're funny. You're really thinking about this now. I can tell. You're like, oh, I really need to focus on trying to get those positive.
Oh, I was thinking more about the names there. Oh, you think I think that much? That's
no,
crazy.
no.
But no,
I was
think that's what I was going crazy over. I did notice I did it again.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Like honestly, this back and forth that we had, like for that whole section leading up to this, I think was great. So now we just turn it into commentary mode and do that same thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think help my conversation skills out. I feel like in general.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's one of the benefits of commentary. Is it makes you a bit more. I'm not gonna say extroverted. It puts yourself out there a bit more. Because I'm no extrovert. I don't know if you could tell.
I couldn't.
No, I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert by nature. I've just developed my ability to talk. So that's one thing it helps with.
Yeah.
As well as communication skills.
Yes. Look at this. Tip up Logor. They're kind of on these little rants. They're kind of definitely feeling each other out still. Idaho did get that one goal. There. I mean, heck, if we can do this the whole game, that's a win in this first one.
Yeah, we are 3 minutes down already for this game.
He snaps a good shot off the crossbar. Now,
putting it in, actually.
Good
effort. Hitting the left crossbar.
Also missed off, off the left crossbar. Left crossbar, just missed a little. Ugh. These double headers, I start tripping over my words all the time.
That's fair.
We'll work on that.
That's why we're here, man. We're here to work on it.
Oh, look at this. Zachman Boofless alone. Oh, no, what was that?
That was a crazy play. Boofless along the floor trying to... Or sorry, Zachman along the floor trying to drag the ball along the ground while Boofless sets up so he
good
can get in
chance.
the shot.
Oh, off the crossbar. Zachman's there, though. Missed on it. That probably might not have been in the angle. Logor gets it back. Had no boost, though. John will get it out of there. Now Logor tips it. Oh, just off the crossbar. Look at this pressure.
Great offense coming in from the Vandals here.
Definitely.
They're definitely starting to feel themselves a lot better this second game. Not quite going to get the shot off. Ball possession going back towards Montana State.
Yeah, all good plays from the Vandals in that exchange. Just couldn't score. But wait a minute.
No.
I was looking at the wrong angle.
He got control.
Looking at the wrong angle there, yeah.
That cameraman, sometimes it really makes you think that we almost get a shot kind of like that, but nope.
Oh, wait a minute. Zachman was waiting for it. Now he's going to tip it back into the corner.
I like this aggression from the Vandals. We're up a point here, and so as the more time that we're in possession of the ball, the more time we waste it.
This is true, but don't get too aggressive, but you let a goal in.
It's true.
Zachman for Boofless. That'll just tip away John, and kind of like that now. Oh, that was a good pinch in. That would have vetted maybe the 2v3.
I think that us as the Vandals are treating Montana State the way that Louisiana Tech treated us last game.
Yeah,
for game one, whereas we are on the aggressive. We're the ones constantly trying to push the ball and make sure that they stay on.
Learning from your opponents. And we saw that in the Big Sky tournament. Vandals definitely played better as the match went on. It's nice that the Vandals are able to adapt and learn from their opponents. I think that's a huge skill to have. Anyway, there's
spike the ball here.
Just 1 second. That's going to tap the ground, and U of I will win the first game in this best of 5.
Okay.
Definitely a great effort. Just a 1-0 there. That was kind of a feel-out game right there. Not too much
crazy
happening, but yeah.
Nothing crazy happening. We're just going into game one being like, okay, we can play defensive like we were last game, and then right near the end, we're like, oh, we have possession of the ball. We're just going to put all the pressure on Montana State.
Yeah, well, definitely not the best for us commentators to catch. That's definitely great for the players to just be able to feel it out and, see what opponents are going to do. And, yeah, just a lot of dribbling there and kind of tipping it away, tipping it out. Good match from both sides. U of I did get that one goal, and they'll take the one here. But don't slouch on this Montana State team.
Don't slouch on them, hopefully. I'm excited to see what they do as far as getting their offense going. I think that's going to be the hard part for Montana State. And a lot of that depends on how kickoff goes.
This is true. I didn't really see much of an offensive attack from Montana at all. Oh, wait a minute. Then I changed that around. I'm seeing, like, ooh, look at this. Oh, Logor was there, though. Throws it back. Logor tipped it again. Come on, bro. Boofless scores 1-0. Come on. Just as you said that.
No.
Literally
you said
did.
It.
What do you mean?
You said throwing it back. Come on, Boofless, stand up. Show me what you got.
Dude, this like whoa, hold up culture has gone way too far in modern society.
It's funny
I swear,
though.
Dude.
As long as you do it in.
I'm afraid to say the word ball on stream. I swear.
Really?
Yes.
I think ball's okay.
All right.
I think ball's an okay with things to say on stream. You're.
Yeah.
being weird.
That's just that's just the me thing. But still,
I agree though.
We're
We're letting Woke get a little too out of hand. Almost like we're letting the Vandals get out of hand here. With that save.
Yeah, good save though. We'll put it back a little in hand more. Ooh, great pinch though by Yersha, keeps it into the corner.
Nobody there to really take control of the ball, but Montana State finally starting to show some signs of an offense.
Yeah, definitely, but I think the Vandals are doing a great job defending what little they've had to. What the heck? Oh, that was weird. Pinched in, Logor has it back. Now gonna try go up in the air. That could be the move. Boofless and Zachman were waiting. Yeah, no boost though. Still no boost.
Yeah, boost resources here is a crucial part about trying to maintain that ball control. It's about who can get their in rotations, because without boost, you can't really rotate. You don't have that speed.
100%, yeah. Especially when the other team does have that speed. That could lead to a goal. We have seen the Vans, ooh, played the car and the ball there. Nice tips in. Prevents that offensive attack. Now back. Oh, look at this. Logor tried a nice two-tap, and Yersha was there. I think I got that pronunciation down. Look at that! Into the net. Zachman makes it 2-0 in this second game.
Okay.
Look at that. Zachman. Was that Zachman on the last one too?
Yes, it was.
Zachman now with 2. Yeah, just tipping it in. I think it's not really like heavy offense or heavy defense, just kind of winning the midfield exchanges or the Vandals. Logor faked on the tip-off.
Faked out on the tip-off.
I knew that term. Haha, we're getting there. Ooflish now. See, that's going to be the move. Look at that. Logor, Zach. Oh, got demoed, though. That could prevent that offensive chance. Logor's going to tip it for Zachman back into the corner.
You'll notice that whenever somebody on our team gets demoed, our general game plan is actually to go more on the aggressive side, right? Because if we can keep the ball on their side of the net, we don't have to worry about protecting our own net, which is where we're going to go.
Yes, this is true. Zachman tips it. Logor was getting pennies. No, yep, now tipped up. Zachman, hand machine.
On the general defense here, not a whole lot going down, just kind of hitting the ball back and forth. Maintaining possession as much as...
Oofless there. Oh, tried a nice centering shot, but not quite the angle. Double demo. That's what that's called.
Very good.
Zachman played the car. Look at this now. Yersha tried a bit up. On these snaps now. Logor going to tip it back in. I think just playing this long ball game, especially up 2, is probably the move.
Especially since we are halfway through this round 2. 2.5 minutes left remaining on the clock.
2:27. Logor, Zachman tried to tip it up, but a good defensive. Boofless is there, and Boofless scores.
I thought for a second Machine there was sending the ball away, but no, Boofless is ready, way in the back line for a reshot.
Makes it 3-0 now. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think Montana State has played a 3-0 game, but the Vandals are capitalizing on their chances. Like pretty much 100% when they've had him.
We can really tell that the lack of an SSL on their team is definitely hurting them in terms of their peak performance.
I mean, I feel like that's a given.
I mean, generally, yeah, but even still, with these guys aren't horrible by any means. They're champs, grand champs. So these guys know what they're doing in the game. It's just that ceiling, man. That ceiling is so far away from even the highest level.
Absolutely. That's why people watch pro sports.
It's true.
Honestly. Boofless kind of missed. That was an interesting idea. Boofless is now going to have to quickly transition and use the boost there. There's the boost management game, but it is pinched into the corner by Logor. Now Boofless takes it around for Logor. Up. Potentially dangerous if Boofless was there, but wasn't. We'll just transition back with... Look at this.
I love that ball control.
That, but got
demoed for your troubles.
Yeah, that's how you do defense. Played the car again from Yersha. I got to say, I'm quite proud of that pronunciation.
Yeah, no, you nailed it, I think. These Vandals are so cool. You're right, they are so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Playing game dynamics and stuff, that's how we got to explain it. If imagine like I showed up and I was like, oh, I don't know anything about football.
Well, I've done that on stream before, I won't lie.
But like you gotta explain some of the stuff to the people, right?
I can explain
Explain that shot, bro.
That was a great little flick, almost off of the post. Quite work. Machine has it. Logor tips it away for Zachman. Now Boofless all alone.
Oh, what a great body shot!
Yes, you're absolutely right. What a great play.
Even though Boofless was the one that scored there, we have to highlight Logor.
Logor
with the body shot right on the left side of the field there is able to prevent them from getting the person with the boost to get the ball.
Also, yeah, and a great pass to get it right to a wide open Boofless. Also, good job to get that in the positioning. 4-0 now.
Well played. Going into this next kickoff, and again,
Zachman
it's just
has it up.
Vandals offense.
Vandals have been full offense here, but honestly, Montana State isn't playing bad at all. This is interesting. We've been shutting Montana State down on the defensive side. I think this first game, man, I'm going to try warming up during the game.
It's true. I wonder if Montana needed if this is their warm-up game.
Yeah, we'll see. Now Logor, well, the warm-up game would have been last game. We won that anyway.
The other thing I think we'll notice, too, is that Logor almost had a free goal there because Montana State had 3 committed to playing on the Vandal territory, you know? And so they had to rush back in order to make that defensive play.
Now it's your shot for the Bobcats. Hammer Machine is there. Tip it down. Backman flicks it back up. Yep, just going to touch this down on the ground. 2 seconds left.
Not a whole lot Montana State can do, so
just throw it on the ground. Yep. Go to this.
2 going
to the Vandals. Just tip it down, y'all. Come on, y'all.
There we go. All right, fine.
I feel like that's not the move there.
Yeah, I think it's generally just because the Vandals want to keep it in because they want to score one more. I actually don't know what the reason that Montana wouldn't just spike it down and just get the game over.
Yeah,
I'm curious because I don't
know.
think there's any way that they can come back because as soon as...
Well, there's one thing. Have you... Okay. I'll have to go to sports for that one because it's like you want to keep a type of momentum. You want to think that you could win even when it's obvious that you can't. That's actually really
so
good.
it's more of like a mental thing that they're doing
that's
instead of
yeah, that's helped me out in Marvel Rivals.
Really?
If you ever play sports and the game is like, you know, if like a basketball game and the game is like 80 to 60 and the coach is still calling timeouts with a minute left, that's kind of the mentality. You want to go into that and play for pride. And that's probably what they're doing there. But yeah, I think maybe just tap it down would be fun.
Well, a lot of pride on the line. Going into this map 3 here, Montana State on tournament point.
Yeah, tournament point. Vandals have played almost perfectly, honestly.
Really?
I
think they had a phenomenal warm-up. They went and did some practice, I imagine, in that 30-minute wait.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. They had a phenomenal warm-up in that match.
They're playing a lot better now. So
this Montana State team is no slouch at all. They're all very talented. Oh, look at that demo on the ceiling there. Ruthless is there like Spider-Man to tip that back into the corner. Great defense from the Vandals. Might be the best I've seen all season. Look at that. Logor made him and miss. Now it's back in. Logor tapped it. Ooh, that's a good defensive play by Montana State now. Now Zachman. Back away.
See potential scoring opportunity here with one less player on the field. The score is almost open, but no, they are able to respond. John Snaps here able to try and carry the ball into the goal along the ground. I think that's one thing I will say is that we are much better playing in the air versus
to
Montana State.
I think that's also been kind of the kryptonite all season, really. Oh, look at this. Septa gets it in and scores.
Able to pick it up off of, I believe that was Boofless that tried to get the initial shot there.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see the replay from the monitors there. Yeah, and Zachman. Great. I love to see when the Vandals do this. They haven't in the last couple matches, is being in position for when the ball is going to be centered. The last couple, matches overall in the season. But yeah, been there. Now Logor going to tap it again, just like that.
Goal for Logor.
2-0.
He actually caught his girlfriend off guard with the phone up. He's like, oh, I've got time. There's going to be like another minute or so before another shot. But nope, the immediate goal right off the gate.
Wow, Montana State on the back foot from this aggressive Vandals team. Honestly, I wouldn't even say aggressive. I like that, Zach.
I think they're just playing incredibly well, all things considered.
They're playing some of the best playing I've seen them play. Maybe Oregon. Let's see, now Logor. Oh, Ruthless. That was interesting, though. That can tap it in the corner. I would have liked a shot there. That could have made it 3-0.
I have no idea what we're doing there.
Oh, Zachman!
All 3 of us floating in the air.
Yeah, that was interesting. There's the lapse in play we haven't seen all game from the Vandals. Have they been shut out every game?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's been. Yeah,
I believe it has been a shutout all
Logor and
every
Blue
game.
for Super Grid 2. Yes, absolutely.
We love our team.
We love our team.
All 3 of them mesh together incredibly well. And
oh, look at this! Speaking of meshing together, look
oh
at that!
baby!
They are running away with this Logor again. Wow, that was almost Montana State's fault. Yeah, Yursha missed and Logor knew that was going to stay there with the ball cam. Always interesting. You never see him switch cams there. Yeah, Logor will touch it in unless it's the
very often. And yeah, like you were saying, that's the glue that is holding us together. Is all 3 of us are playing incredibly well together now.
Yeah, great time to bring up the chemistry of the team. You see there, Zachman's going to tip it back.
But it's not like Montana State doesn't have the chemistry either. You can tell that they have the right ideas.
I would say Montana State has shown almost better skill the whole time, but the Vandals are just playing out of their minds.
Definitely not. Definitely not. At this moment, Vandals are doing tricks on Montana State.
The This is true.
We're up 3. We're generally trying to have a good time.
Saying more, yeah, more like that first game. And I think Montana State, if they won that, this could have gone way different. That first game was crucial. But look at that. Yeah, John is around. There's 2 minutes left in this series clincher. Vandals could get this 3-0.
I think this will be our first 3-0 of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Speaking of that, Zach man gets it in. I don't believe so.
Okay.
We haven't swept at all. Anything I've casted.
Well, hopefully this will be a season first.
4-0. Wow. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was wrong there. Just going tricks.
Yeah.
All over Montana State.
This will be a rough one for Montana State to come back with. It's not like it's not doable.
There's 2 minutes left. Yeah.
There will need to be a crazy big adjustment to be made, though.
Yeah, Vandals can't start playing like they're playing in the what's the tournament called?
Wow, dude,
oh my goodness, that's nasty.
We're putting the ball in the air so often now. You'll notice our players are like, dang, we're just
absolutely insane. Yeah,
we're flying around with this ball.
This is like what Oregon did to us in game 3.
It's true, actually.
How we're doing it to Montana State. Wow, look at this, 5-0. We could get Brazil here. Let's see.
I don't think the Vandals have gotten to Brazil in a long time.
Not a while, no. I haven't. I've seen them.
We've gotten Brazil fairly frequently.
Brazil
We've gotten Brazil. Yeah. This will be our first Brazil in quite a while.
Up now, Rufus. Oh, Logor's right there. Missed it though. Oh no!
I love that tip up going.
That was such a good play.
Saving the ball up to try and get it to bounce back down into the net, but not able to quite get that score.
Rufus tips it from the side. Now Logor, but your
great
save.
Great
Zachman,
save.
look at this, man.
That aggression is just coming in right now.
Controller's way. Oh my goodness. Takes it back in.
Yeah, you'll notice actually Montana State is doing a lot of grouping up now. They're on the back foot. You can really tell they're just all trying to play defense, and a lot of the time that ends up with them being clumped together too frequently.
Yep, and we're seeing that. Yeah, just being able to exploit that, go another way in the net, and also, it's almost like soccer, just a wide open man we're seeing.
How we do last time we played these guys? It was really close. It was nail biter game 5 because Montana State had a supersonic legend on their team.
Goodness.
And
Volcor.
You can tell it's night and day.
Wow, you're absolutely right.
Having top player privilege really does make a big difference.
Wow, that's insane.
In the level of play that we get.
Gotta do that when it's not 6-0. My goodness, Volcor from half court. This is the best I've ever seen them play.
Yeah, no, we're playing phenomenally right now.
Wow, okay. Here's a tip-off again. Now 6-0. I was not there for that Montana State matchup the last time.
No, I believe that would have been last semester.
Yeah. Montana State still has not scored in this series. This is absolutely insane. Rufus now takes it.
It truly is. And honestly, if you're Montana State, it's definitely something that lets you say, hey, I can look at this game and we can say, this is what the next ceiling looks like for us. This is our competition that we need to look forward to. And then for us, this can be like, hey, we played at our floor. And now we get to look at what our next ceiling is looking up after that.
You like that mentality. This is definitely a teaching moment for Montana State. Especially if they get shut out here, man, you can't have that at all. They've played the car a little bit. There's a little bit of offensive attack from Montana State now, but just tip back into the corner. Wow. Yeah, not having that top player is definitely what happens.
The top player, as well as our air dribbling, is just so much better.
It's been absolutely insane. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta talk about the Vandals more than Oh, look at that.
Okay. Whoa. And machine on the board for Montana State.
Finally, with 7 seconds left, down 6-1 now. It is a decent little goal. Hand Machine did tap it in there.
One more goal away from the Brazil, I believe. Was it 7-1 or is it 8-1? I thought it was 7-1.
I think Brazil's 7-0. Might be 7.
I think it was 7-1 because we let them score. I thought that was the whole point of Brazil, is that you let them get one. So
I don't know about that one.
You are unable to get a Brazil one way or another.
Doesn't get a Brazil, whatever it is. That's a dominating 3-0 win for the Vandals. Look at that. 4 goals for Logor on 7 shots. That's pretty good. Rufus with 2 as well. There you go.
Kind of just taking a backseat that game. I'm not going to say didn't contribute a whole lot, but he definitely took a backseat. He's like, you know what, I can chill this game. We can have a relatively calm and relaxed game. So GG's indeed.
Yep.
NT to Montana State. Wish it could have been just a hair of a bit better game, but honestly, sometimes you just get swept.
Yeah,
Some days are just bad days, and you just get swept.
Not going to lie, I think Green Rose might be a little jealous that we just had an easy sweeping 3-0 there.
I know,
right? As opposed to the
Game
5 rain rattling 3-3 with a minute left.
For her blood sugar level, that would have been a great game for her.
Yes, absolutely.
GG's, Mr. Bats. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here.
GG's, we appreciate it.
So 3-0 for the Vandal. Do you know how we're doing in CECC? What does that make our record? Do you know?
I have no idea. We don't
just
keep
off the
that.
top of your head, since we don't.
Well, I've casted Oregon in this one, so it would be 1-1 as far as I know.
1-1.
But yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe we lost. I don't think we've played before that.
We might have played on a random Tuesday, I believe.
That I think you did. I don't.
We play, and which we don't. We didn't stream that one, so I don't remember.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
As far as we're concerned, it's 1-1, baby.
1-1. It could be 1-2. I do remember someone saying they lost, but yeah, 1-1.
Celebrate, baby. We're 1-1. Let me put my drink down. We're 2-1. Okay.
2-1. Okay, cool. So we did win that one. All right. Look at that. All right, Vandals, celebrate. Absolutely. Camelito, we appreciate your support as always.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Yes.
Can we go ahead and get the cam on us, por favor?
Yep. Here's our.
Thank you,
stream.
friendo.
There we go.
Just make us big. Take up the whole screen, because, like it or not, our varsity are great. This is what the show's all about, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why you tune in, just for us.
We're the glue that holds it all together. Our varsity, they do the job. They get the job done.
If I ever say that, like when I get a real job in commentating and go, "You're only here for us," they're gonna fire me on air.
No. That's not true. It's a little true.
Producer for ESPN 1 is gonna come when I'm calling the Super Bowl. Just goes, "Get out of here. We're replacing
I
you."
think you'd do a better job than Brady would. Not you, Brady. The other Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Welcome. That's another one of our casters in the room.
Huh?
I gotta be honest. Sorry, that's a rant for another time.
Rant for another time. Congratulations to the Vandals for their 3-0 victory, as well as their victory over Louisiana.
And ECAC coming down 2-0 instead of 3-0 is still a great comeback win. Yes.
You'll love to see it,
Yeah,
generally.
absolutely. We'll love to see it. I think we're just about to head out.
That should about do it for us.
For everyone here.
Just go ahead and end the stream on us. You don't have to go to the BRB.
Gotcha. I'm free agent.
Hey, I'm ZG Fenrir. Hopefully you never have to see me ever again.
Absolutely. As Green Rose might be back. Hey, it was fun casting you for those.
It was fun casting you, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, I must say, you adapted well to that second game. I think that those commentary notes definitely helped a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm always open to feedback. Fun fact, I hope to make this my full-time job. Maybe not in esports, but yeah, that's the
Shouts out, dude.
Maybe not in esports, although man, it's pretty fun too. I didn't know there's a career in esports. I thought this was just like
to be fair, there's kind of not.
Yeah, well,
not yet. Eventually, hopefully
there will be. I should say there will be. It's growing as opposed to it's growing, but it's very small. But yeah, we're about to head out. We appreciate your support as always. Go Vandals.
Go Vandals.